Hello and welcome to the first Miners Day stream here of the, what are we on, 2021 season. I'm Danny B. You may recognize me from a couple of our earlier streams, and I'm joined by our commissioner here, Hummus God.
What's going on? Yeah, let's have a good night. It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely. Looking forward to getting through most of the Miners teams here. We got 5 kind of featured matchups and a few quick sim days for y'all.
Yeah, this 4 nights a week business is the first time we're doing. What's going on, Crazy Katie Cat? This is the first time the first week ever in PBE history we do 4 streams in 1 week. So looking to get through 3 out of 4. Yeah, that's not of the week. Uh, showing OBX on the screen.
You guys let me know if you can hear me all right. I know last time I went live there was some issues hearing me. Give me
Yeah,
some
let us
hellos
know
in the
how the
chat.
volume levels are. I can actually check too.
Hey, if I turn the volume on, they'll get blasted. All right, Jap says I sound good.
I think I'm a little louder than you according to what I just heard. So maybe
I can turn you down a tad.
but
Put you down to
yeah,
like 90%. Should even you out a little bit.
everyone said it sounds good, so I think we're good.
All right. Then without further ado, why don't I take us into it?
Oh, Dom. Um, yeah, Dan Halen having a great year. OBX quietly in the top 4 in power rankings.
Oops, I guess we go scores here. So there shouldn't be any games today. I should take us in tomorrow. Let's make sure. Yep. So we're going to finish today here.
Mm-hmm. 36 viewers.
Welcome, everybody. We're now doing our first day here. It's May 21st in the PBE, and we're just going to quick sim. So I'll take you through your Major League box scores. No minor league games today. First up, we got the Crabs and the Voyagers. Gonna take you through the box scores here pretty quick. It'll be a quick pace. Voyagers beating the Crabs 6-1. Not a ton of hits tonight, but Voyagers able to get it done. Pitching Insidier started and got the loss. Slothface went complete game, giving up only the 1 run, and so he'll take player of the game for that. Moving into our Supernovas Scorpions matchup.
Feels good to be back. Scorpions win 4-3 in the 15th inning. Wow. This one went deep. A lot of these this year already. Let's see. We'll go down to the pitchers. Check out. Let's see. Winner is Lemon. Castillo takes the loss for Sarasota. And first name, last name, player of the game. Zhang Wan Sim ties regular season game record for doubles with 4.
Wow.
A PBE record. Wow. So a PBE record ties for the most doubles in a game with 4. Jingles ties the Sarasota, formerly Florida, regular season extra inning record for strikeouts with 5. So
One record there to be super proud of, and one to maybe put on the back of the shelf.
LBG said you're still got the tiny font. So is that something you could change midstream?
I'm not sure. We got
Let me check
settings
on.
here. I definitely changed the resolution. I thought that would make the font a little bigger.
Is it an OTP setting?
That's what I would think. I don't see it here though.
Display mode window, is that window size maximized? Is that?
Oh, I might have to take my monitor down because if I do this, you'll get
Oh, there we go.
all the backup stuff.
We're back.
So here, give me 1 second.
This looks a little better.
I'll reduce my monitor resolution here, and maybe that'll fix things for everyone.
Yeah, I could see.
Not sure what this will do on the viewer's end. My screens might go black for just a moment here. Let me know how that looks. Is that bigger for you guys? Looks like Hummus, I think you muted yourself.
Yeah. Oh, we should change the title too. It's not opening day, right?
No, it's not. I think I just left it whatever it was.
There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, so I guess we can move on now.
Well, it looks like we got a bunch of black bars here. I might have to, I wonder if I switch
Oh
captures.
yeah, on the stream it's like only taking up like part of the.
Videos
Let me
at
see.
1920.
On the stream I see the overlay, but the actual stream only takes up
Yeah, teeny tiny
like
bit.
two-thirds. Two-thirds, yeah. Yeah, they're saying stretch to screen.
Now I think we're cooking.
Yep.
Can we read things?
Yes, everything looks beautiful.
All right. Sorry for the
Yeah.
technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah, this job is so freaking hard. I fought for, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I fought for more pay for the streamers. So, um, for this exact reason, uh, it's difficult. Like, I wish everyone really knew how difficult it was. So I was like, there's no way you should be getting two per stream. You should be getting four per stream. So glad that we got that fixed. And yeah, it should be a fun night. So I guess we can keep it going.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy for a pay raise. I won't
Yeah, you
complain.
guys deserve it. LBG said, I'm making them rich. Dude, you have like 500 in the bank, bro.
No one's
You're
as
good for the
rich as
next
Bieber,
like
though.
3 decades.
Uh, anyway, moving on. We got Aviators and Toros. Aviators able to get it done in 9. Some solid performances. 4 hits for long. We had a starter's striker spin rate. Went 7 innings, but got the loss, giving up 7 runs in 7 innings. And Bin Caden will take the win. 8.1 innings pitched, only gave up 3, and Bin Caden will get player of the game for it. No record breaking here, but a solid performance. Kashima and the Rougarous.
Fox's Rougarous, New Orleans gets the win. Scored that a couple doubles in the 6th and the 8th. So from Hamed and Stud. So clutch at bats by Hamed and Stud. We'll go down now to the pitchers. McDougal gets the win. Slepian will take the loss for Kashima, and McDougal, starting pitcher, is your player of the game. 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. Nice game.
Awesome. Move on to Raptors Vandals here. The Vandals able to get it done. Close game. Looks like a bottom of the ninth. Kind of led them to victory. It was a walk-off there. Love to see it. Looks like Sessions got the walk-off. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
just like that.
2.
Two run,
Yeah.
2 RBI single to walk off your Vandals. Pitching, we had Kai at the starter. He was able to get a no decision there. White will take the loss. 0.2 innings pitched. And Lomu goes 6 innings, 3 runs, but Kidd gets the win there in relief, 3 innings in relief. And Colton Kai will be your player of the game.
Is that a 3-inning save? Go down? Yeah, it's a 3-inning save. Nice outing from Colby Kidd. to get the W. So yeah, we'll keep it moving. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was a 3-out save.
Yeah, no worries.
A three inning save, excuse me. Sloss Demon Sloss in the bottom of the ninth. Scott Poe walk-off 2-run homer. So a lot of clutch at bats in these early box scores. Nice game for Poe, getting the win. So we'll go down pitching wise. Flowers started. Rainier will pick up the win. Chadwick takes the loss and the blown save. But Scott Poe, the clutch at bat, walk-off bomb, player of the game.
Yeah, people some home team fans going home happy this stream.
Yeah, love to see it. Classic, just great baseball so far.
Love that face, Jen. We got the Apex and the Stars. Stars taking the win here. 7 runs to 3. We got Dangley getting the loss. He was your starter. We'll give up 5 runs and 5.2 innings pitched. Barack Obama will get the win. 2 runs over 6 innings. And for his pitching, Barack Obama will get player of the game there. And I think that'll bring us to the conclusion of today. I like to be super careful we don't miss anything, so we'll just check the minor leagues, and there's nothing.
Yep. Oh.
Moving on, we have another quick sim day today. So we'll
Nice.
keep the train rolling here. Raptors
My
Vandals.
favorite. I love quick sims.
I'll let you take it away then.
Let's see. Bottom of the eighth, Sherderma hit a 2-run double. So another 2 ribby doubled for the Vandals to beat the Raptors. Moved to 10-5. Raptors 10-9. Close Western Division. Bentley went 6.1. Gotta love that. Rispod with the win, though. Got the no decision. Digger Jr. with the save. Mawson will pick up the loss, and we'll go down to see player of the game. All right, nice. I got player of the game. So
Rigged.
yeah, not a bad man. I was so nervous. I hate watching my players suck, man.
Yeah, it's been a
I had to do that in the playoffs. It was so painful. All right, sorry.
been a rough couple games for Danny B, so I feel you. Swifty's picking it up though. So here we got the Toros and the Aviators. Toros getting it done in 6. With 6 runs to 4. We had a well-timed hit by DJ Steele, secured the win. Pearson gets the win, your starter here, 6.2 innings pitched, 2 runs, versus Funk, who takes the loss. He was only able to go 5 and gave up 6 runs, so just over a run an inning. And Nate Pearson, your starter, will get player of the game.
Nate Pearson, wow, Cancun just building a bully in the East. Yeah, his name's Anthony Bauer, and he's helping me win my fantasy league. I'm in second, though, behind Hard and Long, so we'll keep it moving.
All right.
Crabs deal Voyagers 8-5 loss. Crabs now, let's see. It was Stein hit a 2-run triple on Seavart in the 5th. Chickens also hit a run-scoring single in the 5th, so a big 5th inning for Providence. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. Seavart will take up the loss. Enriquez Garcia with the win. Shower handled the 4th with the save, and Dorothy Morimura, player of the game. So, yeah, nice win for Providence.
Absolutely. We got Foxes and Rougarous rematch. And the Foxes able to take another win here. Love to see it. Love it when the underdog comes away with a win to improve to 15-5, 10 runs to 3.
5-15, but who's counting?
Yeah. Lupe had a direct impact with his 2-run single in the top of the 4th to put the Foxes up in 4 runs, and they never gave that lead up. With your pitching, we have Vassallo going 8 innings, only giving up 2 earned, 3 runs overall, so he'll get a win there. Nakamura with a loss, only able to go 3.2 innings, giving up 8 runs. It's a rough one there, and Vassallo will get your player of the game for that 8-inning start. Demon Sloths now.
Sloths again with the close win. McDonald hit a 2-run homer in the 1st, and the 8th, though, Mo Willis hit a run-scoring single versus Shinkansen. So Sloths getting the win again, moved to 16-7, go down to pitchers. Man Bro with the win, Vaughn with the loss. Dude, Man Bro player of the game. So Sluss control of the series.
Demons put up a good fight though. Love to see it. We got our
Yeah.
Stars and Apex next. The Stars win in 3-2 in 11 innings. So long game, close, well fought by all. It looks like M. David hit the single for the win. I assume that's an RBI single there. Moving down to pitching, Blue Line was your starter, 6.2 innings, gave up 2 runs. Versus Grams, 5.1 innings, only gave up 1. But the decisions go to the 11th inning pitchers there. McCannon, who went 1.1, didn't give up any runs, will get the win, and not Winston will pick up the loss, only giving up 1 run over 1 inning. Blue Line, your player of the game, so solid performance from the starter, even if he couldn't get a decision.
Yeah, former Vandal spreading throughout the league. And the Supernovas, Balkan deals a 3-0 loss, so nothing doing for either. First name, last name, all over the batting side, drawing a walk to driving a run, and then hit a run-scoring single off McQuack. So Scorpions move to 15-6, go down to the pitchers now. Balkan, complete game shutout.
Wow.
And 120 pitches is your player of the game. McQuack with the loss, but Balkan, my goodness, 15 strikeouts. Wow. What a game by Visarius Balkan. Wow.
I think that does it for our majors. Yeah.
Complete game shutout with 15 strikeouts. Got to be top of the game score right now. Probably check that later. I'm always diving into the index. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure what the league record is on strikeouts, but 15's up there for sure.
yep.
Now we'll drop down to the minors. No games again today for the minors, so that'll do it for today.
17 is the record in one game.
Oh,
So
wow.
2 off the record.
Yep.
Wow. In a complete game shutout.
Yeah, definitely a solid performance, one to be happy about. But that'll finish today, so we have our first featured matchup of the day now. We'll get into tomorrow here. As we said, it's minor league Thursday, so we'll be jumping down to the minors. We got Kingston taking on Dallas. Jump into the manage here.
Jump into the pregame stuff here before our first game. Checking out some game notes here. So we got Dynamo's Mounties.
Yep. Looks like pretty
Let's see.
favored for the Dynamos, but Mounties taking the edge in the pitching. That can always be the determiner.
So Johnny Tsunami's on a 21 game hit streak. Johnny is the second youngest player in the minors. He's 15. And Dallas and Kingston have 3 of the top 5 hitters for average in all of the minor leagues. So definitely a hot matchup here. Definitely a lot of storylines, especially that hit streak. See if Tsunami can move that to 22.
Yeah, definitely something
Probably
to
your
watch
story
for.
of the matchup.
All right, I'll pull us in here. I guess I'll take the first game if you don't mind.
Oh, I was thinking you want to do first 3, then
Oh, sure, for sure.
yeah, like me and LBG do on Thursday. That's just what I'm used to.
Got it. Yeah, let's do it.
So first 3, and then I get 4 to 7, or you get first 2 and I get 3 to 7, and then you get 8 and 9.
That works. I'll do the first 2.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so jumping right into it. Got Peter Dawson. Oh, this is not what we want to see. Not sure what happened here. I'll bring this stuff over if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I changed my resolution.
LVG's pumped right now. His boy Tsunami, man, having a season. My goodness. Look at those stats. And Peter Kaysen, I guess that means you're struggling with strikeouts, Diesel. Always nice to see the GM of the team playing for the team. Yeah, someone said, my name's James. Agreed. Johnny Tsunami's wild numbers. Definitely fun to look at. I mean, 471, like how I don't see that often on my screen. So,
do you know if there's a way to minimize this out-of-town scoreboard here or make it a little smaller?
No, there's no way to make it smaller. So people see where it says substitutions. You
Yeah.
can literally
Oh,
cover
yeah.
all that.
That makes
Yeah,
sense. Oop, what did I just do? Game action.
you're not going to be making any subs. Yeah,
Good point. Good point. All right, so we'll just put it right up there.
exactly. And you also won't need any of them that at half inning, full of all that simulation stuff. So
Right. Perfect.
yeah, Gringo, former Dynamo, Herb Sessions, also having a really good year. If you look at his stats too, hitting a really good average.
All right, sorry for the short technical delay here. We will get right back into it. We got Jay Slice. He's going to hit a single into left field here, hitting it off Herbie Farnsworth with one out. Coming up to the plate, we'll have Kirkby swinging a right-handed. Oh, and there's a wild pitch
Ooh,
there. So he'll get to
already
second standing up.
first fumble bumble of the night.
That's right. But he will come back to strike out Kirkby, so he finds his command there. As Gravy steps up to the plate and takes a walk, so the command coming and going here, I think, for Herbie Farnsworth. As Bland comes up and he'll strike out, so it's a wild inning for the pitcher, but he's able to minimize any damage, come away clean. As we move to the bottom of the first, Vincent Avon will strike out. As Johnny Tsunami comes up, see if he can continue his streak right here with a home run, and he does.
Oh my goodness!
379
Make that 22 in a row.
Yeah, so
22 straight games.
if there's ever any doubt he was going to continue his hit streak, it's gone now. As Spencer will come up to see if he can follow up that solo shot. He hits it right to the shortstop. He'll get it over to first and record the second out there. Pluto comes in and he'll take a walk. 4-pitch walk, it looks like, as Fox steps in and he hits that deep into left field. Pluto thinks about going to third, but decides against it as Krishna steps in and hits that over the shortstop. That should be good for a run. We'll see. And yes, he's safe. So 2-0 for Dallas. As Edwards, M. Edwards steps in and he hits that to the shortstop, and they go the short way to second to retire. We'll head into the top of the second here, as Kennedy sees if they can answer the.
Wait, it looks like we lost the bottom left for Kingston. Their like current batter or pitcher.
Oh. Oops.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can cover the word bullpen too. Like you can cover, yeah, yeah. Right, yeah, there you go, perfect. Oh, can you move it off to the right a little bit? All right, that's perfect.
There we go.
Nice, appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Jackson steps in,
Killing
first baseman takes it, throws it to the pitcher for the out. Gelati comes up, he strikes out, and that'll retire the side here at the top of the second. So right back up to try and continue their momentum. Bloomfield hits it a mile high, caught by the right fielder, plenty of time. Drake steps in, and he hits that hard. Might be leaving the park. There it goes, 394 feet. So the Dynamos with the long ball really biting the Mounties here. Drake hitting that home run just shy of 400 feet.
Wow.
Vincent Avon will step in now. He hits it softly to the first baseman, who takes it to the bag himself. But that's only 2 outs as Johnny Tsunami sees if he can follow up that home run. Softly to the shortstop, but that'll retire the side. So I'll turn things over to you, Hummus.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Danny B.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Danny B. Killing it tonight. So Emmanuel Brewer, that's deep in left field. That's gone. So just like that, solo shot, and the Mounties are clawing back into this game. No outs, solo shot, bottom of the order there for Kingston. So Dawson Jr., the leadoff batter, has a chance to help his team get going here in a 3-1 deficit. Oh, and that's a drop strikeout. So he got thrown out at first after the strikeout. Slice strikeout. So Herbie Farnsworth, who was on the Hummuscott pod recently on a .5 all the way from Australia, Queensland to be exact, having a nice inning and a grounder for Kirkby, and that'll do it. So Kingston gets a run back here. Dallas looking to add to their lead. Spencer, grounder. Ground out. Pluto, the hot hitter, the hot lineup in general. Ooh, and that's a grounder to short. That's an out. So Fox, the left fielder, will strike out. So Billy Greer settling in after giving up those 3 runs early in the game. We'll go top of the fourth. Kingston. And that's a fly ball. That's in left field. Chili Gravy, Snusu. Toot Balan. That's a fly ball. That's in left center. That's an out. So Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, the grounder to third. Can he beat out? Nope. So 3 up, 3 down for Farnworth, the flamethrower. So Krishna, that's a hard grounder, but second baseman's there. And 1 out for Edwards. That's a grounder. That's a ground out. So Bloomfield, the shortstop. Ooh, and that's a walk. So 2 outs for Drake, the 9-hitter. They're asking to move the Kingston lineup up. I saw that. Oh, and he's safe. He beats it out. Drake, the 9-hitter, now with 2 runners on. The grounder for Avon, and he's out. So Jackson. Oh, I don't think you could do it during a game. You'd have to pause it. Jackson with the strikeout. Yeah, Gelati with 1 out now. So Kingston looking to come back in this game. Plenty of time to do that. Only down 2 runs. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Yeah, you can move all. Yeah, there you go.
So I'm move this one up a little too, because I think we're missing some of that career numbers.
Yeah, perfect. Love this game, man. Love OTP. We're big supporters of them. We're actually affiliates. And that's a hard line drive. So that's a single with 1 out for Gelati. So Brewer, who hit that solo bomb, can he do it again? Oh, and he draws a walk. So a couple clutch at-bats here. The leading run now at home plate, and that's a strikeout. For Dawson Jr., Diesel, Peter Kaysen, slice, strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts for Farnworth after putting on a couple base runners. So Dallas now, can they add to their lead? The 22 games in a row hitter, Johnny Tsunami with the hard grounder there. So
can't keep that man down.
Yeah, all he does is help his own average. Spencer, that's a pop-up. Tsunami now hitting 479 with 16 ribbies. Oh, and Tsunami wants to run. Oh, and it's a bad throw from home plate. Probably, and now he reaches third after the error. So first error of the game. Oh, and they draw a walk. So Pluto reaches on a walk. I know LBG's happy right now. Runners on the corners. Can Greer get himself out of this jam? It's a grounder. Can they turn 2? And they do. Greer with the clutch grounder into the double play for Fox. So Greer gets out of that jam. Wow, great defense. Clip for sure. That's incredible defense. Kirkby now. Strikeout. Gravy. Snusu. Oh, that's a fly ball. It's deep, but left fielder's there. So Toot Blonde. Ooh, got beamed. Wow. Oh, and Liam Stevens in relief there for the Dallas Dynamo. So, and that's a line drive straight to the shortstop. He caught it. Nice defense there for Dallas. So both teams holding steady here and both trying to do something. And we'll go bottom of the 6th. That's a hard hit ball by Krishna in left field, the DH. So a leadoff single for Dallas. Oh, and that's a grounder. Are they going to turn 2? And they do. The Kingston defense coming up big all night tonight. Bloomfield, that's a fly ball.
Defense keeping him in the game here.
Yeah, defense keeping him in the game. So I'll keep it for 1 more, and you'll get the last 2 here.
Perfect.
And Jackson will come up. Jackson grounder. He's out. So Gelati draws a walk. So 1 out. The tying run at the plate. Brewer, who hit that bomb earlier, if you may remember, strikes out. So Dawson Jr., can you come up clutch here for your team? Oh, and he puts it in the center field. Oh, and the runners will go into third, and he gets there standing up. Nice bat by Peter Dawson Jr. Great discipline. Oh, and that's in left field, and it drops for a base hit. So, wow, and clutch at bat by Jimbo Slice, who's now hitting 400 on the year. Kirkby, and another base hit. So the runner will come from second, and he scores. Wow, what an inning for the Kingston Mounties, the 2-out rally. Oh, wow. And this is a fly ball. And Atasa Atlas, they finally get out of that. But 2 runs scored, wild 2-out rally for Kingston. Dallas now bottom of the 7th, looking to take the lead. Wow, this is exciting baseball, folks. Joel Drake, that's a fly ball. and he's out of there. So Vincent Avon. Oh, and that's hard hit, but he's out. So Johnny Tsunami, can you keep it going? The grounder. Oh, he's got the speed. And he's got wow, he beat out the throw, an infield single. This dude is unstoppable, and he's stealing second. Oh, and he's out. Wow, finally gets humbled for the first all season.
We'll let him get away with that one out.
So top of the eighth, Danny Bista gonna take over by the blonde.
So Tootbland stepping in here. We got Atlas pitching, and that one's out of here. So 398 feet for Tootbland. Sends it right out down the middle, pretty much, right up the batter's eye.
So gets the gun out and gets the leading home run, to take the lead for his team. Definitely clip that. Throw him out, hit him out. Yes, sir.
John Kennedy stepping in. John Kennedy, that is, rather, and he'll strike out. Kingston with the lead now, we should mention. In the later innings here as Jackson steps up and gets it past the shortstop, the diving shortstop, not able to get a glove on it. He's safe on first. Gelati will step in, swinging it from the right side. He hits it to the shortstop as well, but that one, they'll get to second for the out. Fielder's choice there as Brewer steps in. And he takes strike three. Thought it was outside, but got rung up by the ump. Dallas will try and see if they can get their lead back here. He hits that just fair, and the third baseman with a bullet gets him at first base. As Pluto steps in, he hits that over the first baseman, never had a chance, and he'll be safe on first here. As Fox steps up to the plate, a left-handed batter. He strikes out on the fastball, not able to catch up. Krishna will step in, hoping to move that runner, and that's hit hard. Might not have enough, though. We'll see here. Yep, caught by the left fielder. Didn't quite have enough on it, and we'll head into the top of the ninth here, see if the Mounties can add on to their lead. Dawson Jr. taking the strikeout. As Slice steps up, he hits it. Looks like the right fielder has time. He'll make the catch. Yes, he will. It's 2 outs now for Kirkby, who takes a walk on a 3-1 count. Bringing in Gravy, see if they can have a little more of that 2-out magic. He hits it right to the shortstop. He'll go the short way, and that will retire the side. So Dallas, we saw a couple walk-offs earlier. Let's see if we can get another one here. Home team crowd here, I'm sure, is on their feet as Edwards steps up, and he hits that one hard. And that's out of here. What's that, 4, 5 home runs? Tie game in the bottom of the ninth, 396 feet. 4 runs apiece.
Chat going wild. Dynamo's players and fans and alum going nuts.
Miners is where it's at here as Bloomfield steps in, and he hits it. Good sound there, but it looks like the center fielder is going to have time to make the catch. It's 1 out now for Drake. He's got 2 strikes, 2 balls, and he grounds it to the second baseman, who gets it over to first for the putout as Vince Vaughn steps in, and that's up the middle. He'll be safe on first for sure. Center fielder gets it back in quick. See if Johnny Tsunami can walk him off.
Look who's up.
Yep. Ooh. He's safe. Gets the steal. Runner in scoring position for Johnny Tsunami. Oh, but he hits it right to the first baseman, who gets it to the pitcher covering. And we're going into the extras here.
So I'll take the 10th, you take the 11th?
You got it.
Let's do it. Miners night, used to this. Toot Blonde. That's a fly ball. Right fielder's there. So Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, the Mounties in a tie game here. That's another fly ball. Right fielder getting the workout here in extras. And that's a strikeout. Sandy Johnson, clutch half inning, gets all 3 batters out. So Dallas now another walk-off chance. Missed out after tying it up. And so now they have a chance to win it. Spencer, that's a leadoff single. So Johnny Pluto, the hot hitter, can he do it for his team here in the bottom of the 10th? Oh, and the runner will get in scoring position. And he's safe. 13 stolen bases. So here we go. Pluto, runner in scoring position. That's a fly ball in center. Will the runner go? Nope, runner's definitely staying as a shallow hit ball. So Fox. Oh, that's going to drop. And from left fielder, left fielder's going to make the throw. And it's too fast. Spencer, the walk-off double for Fox. Wow. Nice win for Dallas to come back. What a crazy game. Look at that graph. It was down. It was way up for Kingston, then came back down for Dallas. Wow. Everything happened there starting in the 8th. So nice win for Dallas. Clutch at bat for Fox.
Yep. And Edwards with the solo home run to keep him in it.
Jeez. Is that the first game of the night? God.
Yes, yes, it is. This is a good one. And Johnny Sanami able to keep that hit streak alive, so we'll keep an eye on him on our future day of box scores here.
Yeah, look at the pitching. Farnworth and Greer, both nice games. Farnworth, your player of the game. So kind of an all over the place game. If you're watching this, 8 pitchers used, went into the 10th. So nice win for Dallas, and player of the game, Herbie Farnworth. Simo straight from Australia.
All right, so I'll do my Swifties in the Kingpins. Swifties able to get it done in 9 innings, getting the win. As everyone knows, the Swifties are officially the best team in the minor league by standings and in my heart, more importantly. Danny B coming up huge. 3 hits, 2 runs. Love to see it.
Nice, bro. We're both killing it. Let's keep it rolling.
Haka Haka, Dromstov 2 hits, but we'll move down to pitching here. You need to calm down, going 4.2, giving up 5 runs. So not the best performance from our starter. T. Gonzalez goes 6.1 innings, gives up 4 runs. But Rodriguez Jr. out of the bullpen picking up a win,
Wow.
while Leaf
A
picks up the
3-inning
loss.
save? Oh, 3-inning win. Okay.
Yeah, 3-inning win. Leaf gets the blown save, 2-inning blown save. And Bergamot
I am
Lamone,
slim.
our player of the game here.
Nice win for State College. Hefcats roll 8-1 win over the Wheelers. Hefcats moved to 10-7. Looks like a lot of that was happened in the 6th. Buckley, but yeah, a lot of action there. So we'll go down to the pitchers. Hammersmith win. Font with the loss. Hammersmith player of the game. So
The Sixers and the Dillos. Dillos able to get it done in 9, a 4-2 ball game. Used a 7th inning 2-run to kind of seal the deal there. Pitching wise, we got Miller. He takes the loss, going 6 innings, giving up 4 runs. Sims, the starter, not getting a decision, 4.2 innings, 2 runs. And Arms will take the win, hammer the save, Max Miller. The losing pitcher will be your player of the game. Don't see that too often. And we'll flip it over to the majors here. Go over their box scores real quick. Not too many games for the majors today.
Raptors topped the Vandals 9-5. So in the 10th, wow, Finn Riss hit a run-scoring single versus Alex Johnson. So blew it wide open in the top of the 10th. Vandals only scored that lone run at the bottom of the 10th. So clutch game for the Raptors late. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Jabs started. Digger will take the loss, first of the year. Paul with the hold. Mostyn with the save and the win. JD Jacks from Boise is your player of the game. Let's check his stats real quick.
Looks like he got the blown save in the win.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Jacks 5 ribbies. So wow, nice game for Jacks.
Oh, for sure. We got Demons and Sloths. Demons getting shut out by the Sloths here, only able to muster 2 hits over 9 frames. Looks like a few home runs here. Matata, Antonio, and Khan all going yard. Pitching, we got Spruce will take the loss, 3.1 innings, giving up 7 runs, 5 of those earned. And Darren, another complete game here, only gave up 2 hits over 9 innings and 13 strikeouts over 98 pitches. Very solid performance for Bobby Daring, who will, of course, be our player of the
That's
game.
a Greg Maddox. It's under 100 pitches. Yeah, complete game shutout, under 100 pitches. What an outing for 209 Tacos, who's 5-0.
And he'll take
Jeez
the
Louise.
tie the San Antonio Sloths regular season record with those 13 strikeouts.
Wow, yeah, that's 100 pitches. Beautiful game. Could definitely up there on the game score now. Always love checking that out as a pitcher. The top games of the year.
Very economical.
I think I had number 4 last year. 8-4 win. Toros they moved their record to 17-6 on the scoring 5 runs in the top of the 9th. Bauer hit a 3-run bomb in the top of the 9th. Fantasy player, love to see it. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. Zielman with the win. Jackson, Smash Jackson, first loss. Bartolo Pizza with the save. VV Zielman, 7 strikeouts in 7.2, 2 runs given up. Player of the game. So Toro's absolutely dominant.
And our last game of the day, Craps Voyagers. Voyagers getting it done to improve to 13-7. Another game with looks like a couple of home runs here at least for Dowd and Menard. Moving on to pitching, Kuromochi, 3.2 innings pitched, 6 runs given up. He'll get the loss. Fairborn with the win, 7.2 innings, 4 runs. And Graves will take the save, going 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, just 1 walk to have a good night
Wow.
out there. And RJ Menard will be our player of the game here. I think I saw he hit a home
Symmetric
run.
having a great year, man.
Yeah, 3 hits,
Colvin
3
Fairborn.
runs, 3 RBIs. Can't do much better than that.
Wow.
And that will do it for today. So we'll finish the day here. And looks like no majors games today, but we do have a featured minor league game here. We'll be taking you to see the Dillos take on the 66ers. Wow, pretty favored here for the 66ers. Hot dog sandwich and Chank Daly will be our starters here. There's a tie there,
Is,
so go ahead.
is this Dillo's? Is this May 26th in the sim? It's probably too late to check, right?
Uh,
If you since you haven't started, you can hit cancel game because I think this is the game that
no, we're on the 24th.
was 24th. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think this matchup's twice tonight.
Yes, I think it is. Yep,
Yeah.
they do the 24th
Okay.
and the 26th. Yeah, no
All right. Cool.
state
Cool. Sorry
college
about
on
that.
the board today, unfortunately, because of the way the schedule works out. We
Yeah, we
double
were
up on
last
some of the
night. Got the
teams.
dub. Yeah. No, we got the dub last night, so all
We
is
did.
well in that side of the.
So we'll take you live here if you want to take the first couple innings.
Oh, you want to switch? Do you want the middle now?
So I've only
Yeah.
done the whole game thing, so I didn't know if we switched back and forth. But no, I'll start again.
All right. Cool.
So just getting used to a new style of broadcasting. Love to learn it.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully our lineups and everything stayed nice. Looks like they did. As a hot dog sandwich throws your pitches here. Myth hits that into left field, and they'll be safe on first base. Bringing up Lane, hitting 359 on the season, and he'll hit that one to the right fielder. A little too high, a little too much mustard on that. So for the first out, Bunty will step in now, and he'll hit that the other way. Caught by the left fielder, who gets it back into the infield, holding that runner at first as Theeks steps in. And we'll have Myth making a run for it, and it gets past the second baseman and the shortstop backing him up, so he'll be safe on third. A couple of fumble bumbles here as the catchers are trying to throw out runners. But it won't end up mattering because Theeks strikes out. As we flip sides here, in the bottom of the first, Poutine will step in. He hits it to the second baseman who gets it over to first. We got Chank Daly throwing the pitches for the 66ers. That gets over the shortstop there in center field for Ruiz. Safely on first as Winters steps up. Batting left-handed, he'll strike out. Johns the third, Noah Johns the third. He hits that. Oh, and the right fielder had him played perfectly, able to make that catch. So we'll head back to the 66ers here as Lim steps in, and he hits that over the shortstop. Looked like the shortstop might be able to grab it, but not quite able to get a glove on it. He's safe on first. Jim steps in. Big Jim, he strikes out. Riverboat will step in. Linus Riverboat. He gets it past the shortstop into left field. We have
Awesome.
runners.
Who's with us tonight? Nice hit.
Runners first and third here with only 1 out. See if they can bring that runner in scoring position home. That's high and deep, but not deep enough. Should be enough to get the runner over to third, though, as Lim takes advantage of that well-hit ball. Looks like they tried to get the runner at first napping, but not quite able to manage it. As the third baseman catches up that pop-up on the infield to retire the side. Headed to the bottom of the second. Holland Jr., he's cold. He steps in. He hits that a mile high. And that'll be caught easily by the shortstop there. As King takes his walk on 4 pitches. Didn't want anything to do with him as Armstrong steps in, and he'll strike out. Bringing in Bonell. who gets it into left field. Runners on first and second here with 2 outs. See if they can bring home the first run of the game as Bubbles hits that to right field, but it's caught by the right fielder to retire the side. And Myth steps back up, hits it to second base, so Hot Dog Sandwich having himself a night here. 7 outs, no damage. Lane steps in, and he hits that one hard and far. That'll be a home run almost into the second deck there. 427 feet.
Wow.
Lane will round the bases on that one for sure. I think that's a home run in just about every park.
Monster.
Al Bunty steps in. He hits it into the outfield as well, but that one stays in the yard easily, caught by the center fielder. Theek steps up, 2 outs, gets it over the shortstop in center field. Safely on first. That'll bring in Gerald Lim, the catcher. Gets around on that one, but skies it. Caught in center field, not too deep. That'll retire the side there, bringing us down to the bottom of the third. 66ers now with the lead, first run of the ball game. As Poutine skies it to left field, and that's caught for an out. Ruiz hits one on the infield. Feels like we've seen nothing but fly balls, but there's a grounder to the third baseman for an out. As Winter steps in, and that should be good for extra bases off the wall in right center field there. He's going for 3, and he's in easily. So good speed, well hit for Johns, who looks like he'll go off the wall. No, he'll go over the wall. 424. So 2 smoked balls, 1 for each team, but with the runner on, the Dillos will take the lead here. After a triple and a home run, Daly finding himself in trouble as Hollins Jr. steps in, hits that to Daly, who's able to get it over to first base and retire the side there.
Yeah, I'll take the 4th. Shive said bruh. Definitely plenty of 66ers affiliated people here. 102 votes for their team right now in the poll. That's a pop-up. That's an out. So Linus Riverboat, awesome, got the hit earlier. Will you get the hit here? Nope. That's a pop-up, and that's an out in the grass. So Brady, that's a grounder. First baseman getting a full workout. Johns the third, playing good defense. King now. King will, that's an infield pop-up. Catcher will come out to the pitcher's mound. That was kind of weird. I don't know why the pitcher just didn't grab that. That's right field Babo Armstrong, who is not having a good year. Maybe that's how you get it going. First homer of the season for Louis Armstrong. Wow, so 3-1 Dillos.
Must be a warm May here in the PBE because these balls are flying.
Yeah, balls are flying, and votes are now starting to come in for the Dillos a little bit. So a single there for Bottle. Bubbles now, the 9-hitter. That's shallow. That's center field. That's an out, a fly out. So Poutine now. That's a grounder. Oh, first baseman with the dive, and he's safe. Infield single. First baseman though stopped the ball. So Ruiz, it's a grounder, and they're out. So top of the 5th. 66ers now. Losing in this game, but destroying on the poll.
With 360 votes, despite there only being 49 people here.
Yeah, I did channel points for votes because people have like I know I have like 25,000 channel points. That's an out to start us off. That's a pop up. That's a pop out. So 2 outs for Lane. And it's a 2-out single. Pass to shortstop. Couldn't make the grab there. So Bunty hitting 280, but it's cold recently. That's a hit pretty hard, but that's out right to the right fielder. So we'll go bottom of the 5th. Armadillos up 3-1. Winters, that's a walk, leadoff walk. Chank Daly having a decent day. Needs to settle down here though. That's in center field. Gives up another base hit, and that's runners going to third. And 2 outs with runners on the corners for Holland Jr. Holland Jr. grounder. They'll turn 1, and they only turned 1, get the RBI. So Holland Jr. clutch at bat, and that's another grounder. Oh, and that's an infield single. So 1 out, 2 runners for Armstrong, 1 in scoring position. That's hit hard in front of the right fielder. Runner will stay on third. Wow, respecting the arm of Randy Myth. So that's a grounder to the pitcher. Oh, they get the out. They get the out at home. So they only get 1 out, but base is still loaded. And that's a walk. So they walk in a run here. feeling it now, feeling the pressure. So Poutine now, the leadoff hitter for the Dillos, with bases loaded, 2 outs again. And that's in right field, and it drops. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Wow. So the Dillos opening it up here in the bottom of the 5th. So Ruiz now, grounder, and they step on the bag and get the out. So a 2-out rally. Dillos up 7-1, top of the 6th. San Bernardino, can you get some runs back here? You know how the minors go. Every team's always in it till the end with how it works, and that's an out. So Lim, the catcher, got beamed. Hot dog sandwich got away from him there. So Jim, that's a ground to the shortstop. They turn 1. They turn 2. Dillos, the defending champs, really stepping up here in this game. So Dillos bats now. Bottom of the 6th. Winters. That's a fly ball in left field. And he's out. How do we get a Swifties game on the stream? Right, 2 Swifties and no Swifties games. And it's gone. Noah Johns to third. Wow. So just absolutely dominating here are the Amarillo Armadillos. Johns now. That's 3 homers. Holland Jr. That's a walk. So King will come up. Oh, it's a strikeout. Excuse me. Strikeout for LaCroix. And LaCroix gets the out. So gave up a run there, LaCroix did, but San Bernardino now, top of the 7th. Can you get something going? You do have the 6 hits, but you're getting out hit 12-6, and that's an out. So Joey Brady, fly ball in right field. So making contact, just can't get it in play, and that's a strikeout. So hot dog sandwich absolutely dominating, getting clutch happening after clutch happening. Bottom of the 7th, Armstrong. It's over the center fielder's head and hit the wall. So Armstrong with the leadoff double here in the bottom of the 7th. Adding insult to injury, Bonnell. That's a walk. Looking like my Marlins earlier against the Braves. Bubbles, that's a fly ball in left. And that's an out. So Poutine, the 1-hitter, that's a walk. So here we go. Bases juice. Juice is base for Ruiz. Formerly Ryan Strecker, and he gets the base hit. Scores a run. Second run's coming home, and he's safe. Wow, Ruiz with the clutch at bat, adding to his RBI total here. The bottom of the 7th. That's a grounder. They get 1 out. They get 2 outs. So Ricky Tucker, clutch to come in there and force a double play. So we'll go top of the 8th. Danny B will take over.
Yeah, Smith steps in. I mean, they're going to need to string together quite a lot here to be able to come back down 9 runs now, but that's a good way to start it off with a leadoff single there into right field. Lane will step in, third baseman. He's been swinging it well so far this season. He gets it right to the shortstop, and they take the 1 out at second, but decide not to throw with the speed of Lane on display there. As Bunty steps in and skies one to center field. Lane will have to stay at first there as Theeks steps in. Crowbar Theeks hits it to the first baseman, who will take it to the bag himself and retire the side. The Dillos here just looking to see if they can add on. I mean, improve their line scores a little bit as Johns the third hits that softly and is out. Holland Jr. will take his walk, bringing in Dan King here, shortstop. He's out on strikes. Ricky Tucker, the new pitcher, by the way, for the 66ers. As Luis Armstrong hits that to left field, and the left fielder hadn't played well, he hardly had to move to make that catch. As we move into the top of the 9th here, last chance for the 66ers. And they'll get their leadoff man on again, see if they can bring him around this time. As Big Jim steps up again, and that's to the shortstop, to second, to first. A double play is the last thing the 66ers needed right now, as that ball's hit to third, and it looks like that'll do it. So the Dillos able to get it done with a few long balls there.
So the World Series rematch, and Dillos win it again. So all Dillos here, minors night. Wow. The minors defending champs against the runners-up from last year. Absolute dominant performance by them. F in the chat for 66ers.
They'll have another chance here. I think we have one more game, and then they're the featured matchup again. So a rematch here coming up.
Sandwich with the win, Daly with the loss. Noah Johnson, though, with clutch hitting player of the game. So all Dillos in this game. Dillo in the chat, somebody.
Dillo for sure. We'll review our Mounties Dynamos box score here. Dynamos getting it done 3-2, close game. A lot of hits for the Dynamos, and they were able to get it done there in the bottom of the ninth for a walk-off win. M. Edwards getting a walk-off here versus T. Guy. So Mazeroski will, your starter goes 7 innings, only gives up 2 runs, but no decision as Black gets the loss. And Styles is your winner in relief here. Looks like he pitched the last inning. McDonald, the starter, only gives up 2. Flay McDonald will be your player of the game.
All Dallas tonight, too, having a good stream themselves. Swifties, though. But we'll go Hepcats Wheelers. Hepcats squash the Wheelers 11-1, scoring almost all of their runs in the second. So we'll go, let's see, 3 ribbies for Hodge. Nice game. We'll keep it scrolling, but nice game for Hodge of the Hepcats. Maple, media legend, player, gets the win, pressing with the loss. Dogwood Maple is your player of the game. No runs given up in 6.
You can do the Swifties too if you want. You sounded
No, that's
excited
you,
about it.
brother.
All right, 10,
Nah.
10 runs to 5 for the Swifties. 10 hits, 10 runs. So they're doing, really capitalizing on their swings here. 2 runs on no hits for Danny B. Interesting. We had 3 hits for Kay Lee over on the other side. Casey Tam will take the win, 7.1 innings, only give up 4 runs. Wohler will take the loss, 5.2 innings pitched, gave up 8 runs, only half of those earned with 4 runs earned. So defense really looming against Chicago there, as Manoka Hakahaka is our player of the game. That'll do it for the minors. We can
Swifties
flip up and
on fire. Let's get it.
Moving right along, finishing the day up because there's no majors games.
Nice.
And we have another featured matchup here. So we'll head back down to the minors. It'll be your Kansas City Hepcats taking on the Anchorage Wheelers.
Yep.
Hepcats 9-1, so I imagine they're going to be favored here. But no, not really. This looks like it should be a close game here. Wheelers taking the lead in pitching. Hepcaps have 5, Wheelers have 4, and the other 2 are ties. But with the pitching matchup, I almost want to give a slight edge to the Wheelers over here.
Should be a good one. You know how minors night is. Don't let last game fool you. Yes, it was a blowout, but that's let's jump into it. Let's see what happens here.
So Dreams Nelson takes the mound here and strikes out Papa Powers. Start off the game here. Wheelers are batting. Finelli steps up to the plate, hits it to the first baseman who sprints over to first, takes it himself. Bringing in Fisher, swinging it from the left side, hits it to the third baseman over to first. And 3 easy outs for Dreams Nelson over here. We're bringing Simba Thrallers. He hits it, and there's your first hit of the ball game. He's safely on first as King George gives up a hit there. Jojo, second baseman, he hits it to center field. The runner has to stay on first. That wasn't hit very deep at all. Alderson steps in, and he went around there. Tried to check his swing, but not quite able to do it. That'll bring in Dylan Hodge, who will also strike out looking this time. So must have good stuff over there for King George. Batter's not quite able to pick it up. Sailor Twift will step in, hit it to the second baseman who gets over to first for an out. Bringing in Buckley, gets it right up the middle. He'll be safe on first for the first hit for the Wheelers. Joe Burrow, your catcher, will step in, and he hits that right to the third baseman. The runner on first able to scramble back. Buckley there, as physics are defied on that one, and Pequins is caught in foul territory there on the left side of the field. Drusel will step in for the Hepcats. Skies that one a mile high and deep, but not deep enough. That's caught. Bringing up Stewart, swinging it from the right side. He hits that. The shortstop running back, able to make the catch. As Nick Marksman steps in, and he hits that to the shortstop, who isn't able to get a glove on at that time. So he'll reach first. And what I imagine is an error. No, looks like it was a single. That one, ooh, the shortstop is not able to make some of these plays here. Now there's runners first and second. We're bringing Mark Washington, who hits it to the third baseman, who's able to play it, gets it over to second for the out. So the errors won't come back to haunt him there, or the fumbles anyway, as Singer strikes out. B. Walker steps up to the plate. He gets that over the shortstop into left field. So a couple of hits here for the Wheelers, their first time around the order. Papa Powers will step back in, and he strikes out, but it's a strike him out in a stolen base. So Finelli batting with a runner in scoring position, hits it hard, sharp, and fast, but the right fielder is able to catch that one. Didn't have to go too far to get it. That'll bring in Thrallers for the Hepcats. As King George III looks to keep up the scoreless game here. That's caught by the center fielder out in right field. And then he'll walk JoJo to bring in Elliot Alderson. We have another stolen base coming here, and it looks like he's safe as well. So Alderson will get to finish his at-bat with a runner in scoring position. He'll hit that into center field. Caught. I thought about testing the arm there, but turned around. Hodge, he gets beamed. He's hit, so he'll take first base on that hit by pitch. Dressel steps in. He hits it, but the right fielder makes the catch there. That'll retire the side.
So a few notes here for the game. The only stat where Kansas City multiple players are top 5 is by pitch, Justice and Marksman for the Hepcats, and the Wheelers' top 5 stat for their players is strikeouts, Hakeem and Singer. So interesting stats to be top 5 and getting hit hard by balls and then striking out the plate. And that's a fly ball and that's an out. But runner on second now for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, draws the walk. So a couple runners for Paquin, the cold hitter, one runner in scoring position. And that's hit hard. That's a base hit. One run will come in with ease. The second run will come in from first. And he's safe. A triple, a 2-out triple with a 2-run scoring triple. What an at-bat by the cold hitter who I mentioned has struck out a lot this season. Wow, so Anchorage takes a 2-0 lead here, breaks up his pitcher's duel, and now Kansas City looking to come back in this game. Stewart gets the base hit. So 4 hits on the game, now for the team. No runs scored, and that's a fly ball, and that's out for Marksman. So Justice, the 8-hitter. That's a pop-up in the infield for... Oh, he dropped it! What happened? Uh-oh, that's a fumble bumble for sure. I guess got the grounder, though, to the shortstop. Oh, and they bobble it again. Wow, Anchorage, King George III, probably furious, right? That's a walk. And so they walk in a run here to come back in this game. Grounder to the first baseman. They get the out at second and end the inning. Oh, no, get the second out. So tie game here after a wild half inning with multiple errors, it looked like. Or it looked like they only got hit with one, though. And that's an out at second. So tie game. Oh, wow. What's going on in that happening? So the dropped ball by the first baseman. They couldn't get the easy out at second either. So a walk for Walker in a tie game.
Official scorers in this game.
yeah, exactly. There should be multiple errors. That's a strikeout, though, for Papa Powers. Finelli, strikeout. So Dreams Nelson settling in. Oh, but he'll give up the base hit and 2 outs. So 2-out single for Will Fisher. Sailor Twift now. Oh, and that's hit hard. Oh, and the catch in right field. The Tahiti top 5 catch by Dylan Hodge.
Clip that one.
Wow. Yeah. Saving a run here in a tight ball game. That's clutch defense. And now Hodge will come up and pop out. Wow. Great defense, though, in right. Wow. And a fly ball. 2 outs now for Stewart. Strikeout. So King George III settling in. 3 up, 3 down. That's 3 strikeouts for King George now. So top of the 6th, Buckley. Man, that catch was insane because I think it was going backwards. That's a fly ball, and that's out. And that's another out, a ground out for Burrow. So Paquin And it's a 2-out single for Paquin, who had that clutch triple earlier. Singer, excuse me, and that's a fly out. So bottom of the sixth, Kansas City, can they break open this game? We got after the blowout. I think we deserve it after that blowout. And that's a ground out. Justice. And that's past the shortstop. So a 1-out single for Justice. Washington, can you bring that run across? Grounder. They'll turn one. They'll attempt to turn two, and hustling down the Washington beat the throw. So a base hit for Thrallers. So 2 runners for Joe. Only 1 in scoring position, and that's hit hard in left field. And that's gone. Breaking open this game, a 398-foot bomb. 3 bombs for JoJo. And that's a 2-out magic here for the Kansas City Hepcats. Wow. Wow. Got a great one on our hands. And that's a fly ball. And that's an out. What's up, Shuderme? Having an amazing year at the plate. Love to see that. We'll go top of the 7th. After that 3-run bomb, Walker will come up, and that's a fly ball. And that's an out in right field. Powers. And that's hit hard. Oh, and that's over the wall in center. 436 feet in dead center. The power behind that one. My goodness. So coming back in this game are the Anchorage Wheelers with 1 out there. Nice solo shot by Powers.
Just to hit the top of the wall, it looks like the ball's still in play.
Finelli. Yeah, it looked like it hit the wall. Yeah, it looked like it was Fisher, and that's a strikeout. So so we'll go bottom of the 8th. Excuse me, Anchorage got to run back. Kansas City, can you add to your lead? Dylan Hodge, who I'm still marveling at, it's got to be up there in the Tahiti top 5 to help his team out. Probably saving this game here, and that's a fly out in center. Dressel, that's a strikeout. So Stewart now. Drew a walk with 2 outs. So Marksman, the shortstop. That's a strikeout. So Eric Bolanos, nice half inning. So we'll go top of the 8th. Danny B will take over in a tight ball game here. Wheelers Hepcats.
Sailor Twift stepping up to the plate, left-handed, hits that one a mile high. Pitcher went over to cover, but the first baseman made the catch, so no trouble there as Justice steps up. as Buckley steps up. He's going to be out as well. Burrow hits it into right field, and he's out. So Lance Lurie able to come out of the pen there and have a really dominant inning. Now Justice will step up to the plate. Eric Bolanis delivers the pitch. Oh, and that one's out of here. So the Hepcats will add another run. 3 runs now, still a save, but adding in some much-needed cushion. Justice hit that one 357 feet. Yeah, insurance for sure. Mark Washington will step in, the left fielder, and he hits that up and over, and it's not caught, so he'll stay alive on that foul ball. He swings it right at the third baseman, who throws it over to first, and they're able to retire him. Thraller's stepping in now. He hits that one high into left field, and he makes the catch this time. As JoJo steps back up, he hits it to the second baseman, who gets it over to first. And that'll retire the side, so things starting to move along a little easier here, ignoring the home run. As that's just fair, just inside the line. Paquin will stand on second, a stand-up double there into left field.
You never know, minors league night. You already.
Yeah. Singer hits that one deep into center field. And then Walker strikes out. As Papa Powers comes back up, he'll take a walk. Finelli batting, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Oh, and he's called out on strikes to end the game.
Wow. And the Hepcats win 6-3. Really tight jam, kind of a tight jam there with 2 outs. But Hepcats get the win, move to 12-7. 4 ribbies for JoJo. 14 on the year. Hodge with 19 on the year. Wow, having a good year at the plate too. Swift with 12. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Nelson started. Richard Wynn. LaRue with the save. King George III. Third loss now, but Justice is your player of the game.
And if you know Danny B, you know I love me some defense. So with the 2 errors and a couple of plays that maybe should have been errors, you gotta wonder if the Wheelers had handled their gloves a little better. Maybe they'd be walking away with a win right now.
Yeah, a lot of what ifs in this game because what if does the Wheelers a couple play, make it a different game?
For sure. We'll move back into our box scores now here. We got 66ers in the Dillos. The 66ers getting it done over the Dillos, 6-4. Excuse me, a couple of 2-run home runs, 4 home runs in the game, 3 of them 2-run shots. So Theek, Slim, Gonzalez, Armstrong all going yard here. As Kyle Bellinger Jr. gets the win to improve to 3-1, 7.1 innings pitched, 2 runs given up. And Morgan gets saddled with the L, 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned. Kyle Bellinger Jr. will be your player of the game.
Max, recreate, player of the game. And the Mounties 96 win versus Dallas. So Diesel's road win, out hitting the opponent 15-13, scoring 4 runs in the sixth. So we'll go down now. Check out some hitters, but we'll go down now to the pitchers. Couple 3 ribby games. Takahashi got the start. Guy with the win. Benson with the save. Dallas Lassie with the loss. And we'll go up. John F. Kennedy, player of the game. Check his stats real quick. 3 for 3, 3 ribbies. So nice day at the plate for our former president. Rest in peace. Came back to play some baseball. So nice game at the plate.
It'll take us to the Swifties and the Kingpins. Swifties having themselves a night, 6-4, 12 hits to 11. So some batting averages were surely improved in this game. We got a couple home runs in this one as well, Lee and Lamone. No too crazy things here at the batter's box, except McCullum, who went 5 for 5. Almost passed that one right by. Ratatouille took the start, wasn't able to get a decision. Ladelfa with the win, and Rodriguez Jr. with the save, 4th on the season. Dart, that's Scoochie Dart, will get the loss there, 6.2 innings pitched, 6 runs given up. And Brendan McCullum with that 5 for 5 night will be your player of the game. In fact, he ties the regular season record for the Swifties with 5 hits. So McCullum will have to get his name put in our history board here in the Swifties Discord.
Drozdoff 0 for 5. Teammate picked him. McCullum 5 for 5. So team win, but big day for the now tying a record, McCullum, Swifties legend. So nice win.
I think I saw some majors, so we'll head back up there. Yeah, 2 games.
Is that you or me?
I think it's you. So I just did the
Okay.
Swifties.
That's right, you did. Choate now 4-1, subduing the Aviators. 8-0 win. A full shutout there. So we'll go down to the hitters for New York. 3 ribbies for Crunk, 2 for Hilmer, 2 for Gonzalez. So middle of the order down now to the pitchers. Choate went 7, gave up nothing. Win. Cato got the loss. Choate, player of the game. No runs given up in 96 pitches.
Well done. We'll move on to our last game here, Vandals and Foxes. Check out the box score here. The Vandals able to get done with 14 runs over 14 hits. Big night for Times, big night for McMuffin. Moving down to pitching, it's like Etzko Rune will take the loss, only able to go 1.1 innings, 4 outs, but giving up 7 runs, 5 of those earned. That's rough. And Jose 43 will take the win. He went 8.1 innings, only gave up 2 runs. Demand getting him out of the 9th inning there is Ash Dragon is your player of the game. Ash Dragon, who went 4
5
for 5
ribbies.
with 5 ribbies, 2 runs himself.
Wow. Thank you, Drosu. Former sloth.
And that should do it for the day. So we'll move on to our next game. It's going to be some teams you guys are familiar with here. Looks like we got a lot of majors games today.
The rematch.
Yep. San Bernardino and the Dillos, so I want to make sure I was reading that right. This one seems pretty heavily favored for the 66ers this time. As we jump into the game here.
Wow. You know, funny thing about the 66ers, 3 straight World Series appearances, no wins.
Maybe this will be their season as Smith grounds it to second base and is out. First baseman able to make the play, get his foot on the bag, and Lane flies out to right field. Bunty swinging it into kind of left center there. He'll be retired as well. So Duckworth Lewis, left-handed pitcher for the Dillos, able to get 3 quick outs. Poutine will step in. He hits it to second baseman, who will get it over to first for an out on that side. As Winston Ingram looks to follow the Dillos' example. He gets a strikeout there. Winter steps up to the plate, batting left-handed. He'll strike out as well, so 2 strikeouts, and they're out of the inning. Theek steps up to the plate, and he gets it past the shortstop, so he'll be on first safe. Makes a big turn, but heads back to first as they get the ball back in. Gerald Lim steps in, hits it to the second baseman, who gets it to the shortstop, who gets it to first for a double play there. As Big Jim steps up, hits it to the second baseman. So really working that second baseman, but they're able to get 3 outs there without too much trouble, working around the hit. Noah Johns III gets out on a grounder as Holland steps in, hits it to the shortstop, who gets it over to first base. And Dan King steps in. He hits it to the shortstop, who gets it over to first base. So a lot of ground balls going here. As we have a scoreless game going into the top of the third here. Linus Riverboat will step in. And another ground ball, second baseman over to first for the put out. Brady steps in, and he hits that to first. He'll take it himself to the bag for an out. It's Gonzalez sees if he can lift something, and he can. Oh boy, can he. 417 feet. That one leaves the yard for Danny Gonzalez, center fielder. Happy to round the bases there as the breaks are 0-0 here. Myth will step in, and he'll strike out looking. So that'll retire the side there, but not without getting a 1 on the board as Armstrong hits it to the pitcher, who gets it over to first. Bonell steps in, hits it to third, and it's over, but will it be in time? No! Bonell is on base, safe at first. Bubbles steps in, sees if he can move him along. And that one's hit well into center field. It bounces off the wall. Looking at runners third and second here. So 2 runners in scoring position for Poutine, the leadoff man. And he hits it to the shortstop, who's going to be able to get the out, but the damage is done. A run scores, and our game is now tied again at 1-1. Ruiz trying to get the runner home from third. Hits it to second. And that will retire the side, but they were able to get 2 hits, tie the game. 1 run apiece, 2 hits apiece, and I'll turn it back over to our commissioner, Hammerskad.
All right, here we go. And that's a grounder, and that's an out. So Duckworth Lewis pitching. Al Bunty up now. And that's out. So I picked the Dildos in this game. I think the league picked 66ers. Got to confirm that this game is really big for this week. Yeah, I did pick the Dildos. This game 9 of the commission picks. Oh, and that's a grounder, and that's out. So need the Dillos to win here to really get the league to hate my guts.
Any good commissioner's goal.
Yeah, exactly. Grounder. And that's a ground out. So Johns now. That's a grounder. Another ground out. Infield playing some defense here for the 66ers. Grounder. 3 straight ground outs for Winston Ingram. So trying to take it away from me here. First ever outpick to commish week 1 of season 21. That's a grounder. And that's out. So Big Jim ground out. Riverboat, who's with us or was with us, and he droops it. And that's a single out in right field. Nice at bat there. Get that average up. Brady. That's a fly ball. That's in right. That's an out. So 2 outs for Gonzalez. That's hard hit. And that's high. But that's a fly out in center. So left a runner on. But we'll go back now to the Dillos. Got to help me out here. King. There we go. That's a leadoff single. So Armstrong, the 7 hitter. Oh, and that's a line out. Wow. Shortstop stepped into it, made the grab. Grounder shortstop. They get 1. No relay throw, but 2 outs for Bubbles. Bubbles. That's in right center. Right fielder, though, easily there. So still a tie game. Top of the 6th. Myth will come up. Oh, second baseman. Oh, made the dive but couldn't handle it. Infield single for Myth. So Lane, that's hit hard. Right fielder, though, makes the catch. Bunty with 1 out. Runner on first. Strikeout. Duckworth getting his money's worth. Grounder. And that's an out. Duckworth Lewis stepping up for the Dillos. A rematch from earlier. Pulls back up, as you see. It was a wild pull. Thousands of channel points spent. Gotta love it here on minor league night. That's a pop out. And that's a ground out. So Winston, the pitcher's duel here. Winston Ingram having a beautiful night. And that's another out. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll go top of the 7th, San Bernardino. And that's a leadoff single for Lim. And now so Lim to Jim. Can Jim bring home Lim? Jim. And an infield single, putting on the Jets. So Riverboat now with a runner in scoring position. A clutch situation, and that's out. So the catcher makes the play. Brady, strikeout. So Duckworth Lewis trying to get out of this jam here, helping this. And that's another strikeout. So 3 those base runners for Duckworth. And now Johns the third will walk. Player of the game of the other streamed matchup. So Holland Jr. with Johns on first. That's a grounder. They get 1 out. They don't get the second. So 1 out here for King. And that's a pop out to the shortstop. So 2 outs for Armstrong. And that's a fly ball in right. It's deep. Right fielder, though, near the warning track. Top of the 8th now. San Bernardino split on these featured matchups tonight.
Back up here, so Myth swings it, hits it to the first baseman. He'll take it to the bag himself, bringing up Lane. As Duckworth is still your pitcher here. Hits it to the second baseman, who will go to first. And Bunty will take a walk, so lots of ground outs here, but now a runner on first with 2 outs. See if we can get a little more of that 2-out magic as Crowbar Theeks beam there. Maybe pitcher's getting a little frustrated with this low-scoring game. Wanting one of their teams to step up as Lim hits that to the second baseman. They'll take it to first for the out. Bonell will step in, swinging from the left side. He strikes out. Bubbles.
Darn it. Come on, Bubbles.
To the plate. And he gets the single for the commish, knowing he's watching. He's safely on first, only 1 out. Poutine steps in. Ryan Shue, the pitcher now for the 66ers, as that's gone. 477 feet. Well hit. Smoked that ball for a 2-run shot. And the Dillos take the lead here late.
Wow.
Ruiz will see if he can follow that up. He'll strike out. And Winters will step up to the plate. He hits that. That looks like it'll drop. Yep, he's on first. Johns the third will come in, see if he can leave that runner. He'll strike out. But I don't think he'll be too frustrated going back to the bench, as his team is now up 3-1. They only have to get through this inning and the game's over, as that's grounded to the pitcher, who flies over there and gets the out. Riverboat steps up. He hits it to third and flings it over to first. There's 2 outs, so down to the last out here. Brady steps in. He keeps the game alive. He's on first. So we have the tying run in the batter box here. Danny Gonzalez, and he hits that one. Will it go? Yes, it will. 409 feet. Tying it up for his team in the bottom of the 9th. On a full count, he did that. Down to their last strike, but they're not out of this yet. Tie game.
Top of the 9th, 2-out rally, 2-out magic.
Myth stepping in.
Delivers in all caps, minor league night.
Absolutely.
I'll sacrifice the commish pick for that. Wow.
So they're not able to take the lead here, but I think they're also going to go back to the bench happy, tying the game up. Bottom of the 9th. That one's hit well, but a little too high. Wasn't able to get the distance for a home run there as Holland flies out to center. Dan King steps up. He strikes out. And Luis Armstrong will step in. He'll strike out as well. So tie game, top of the 10th. We'll send it back to you.
Working overtime tonight. My goodness. Bomb in the top of the 9th. Lane, strikeout. Danny Gonzalez, the 9-hitter, man. Whew. So Ricky Hammer's still in though, bunty, and that's a fly ball, and that's 2 outs. So 2 outs now for Theeks. This has been, yeah, we got free baseball here on minor league night, second of the night. Wow. 2 out single can Lynn add a run here to break this lead, break this tie, excuse me, and that's a fly ball, and that's an easy out. So Dillo's making it interesting for everybody here. Of outpick the commish. This is a big one because the league picked San Bernardino and I picked Amarillo. That's a grounder. That's a leadoff single here. Can I call my own win? Bubbles now, the 9 hitter. Oh, and that's past second baseman. Will the runner go to third? Bonnell. Bonnell on third, first and third.
Outs.
Oh, and that's a walk to juice the bases up. So bases juiced here. Can the commish get the win here? That's a strikeout. Sean Anthony Zitch. Wow. That was a fast one that came in. Another strikeout. No outs. Bases juiced now. 2 outs for Noah Johns. That's a grounder. Second baseman dives. Oh, they bobble it. And the Dillos win.
On a bobble.
On an error. Makes the dive. And then what happened? So we just had the wild forced 2 outs in a row, but the error. Wow, the
Beautiful
walk-off
dive from the
error.
second baseman.
The only error of the game. The Dillos get the win. The commish gets the win. So crazy. I'm actually crying. LG Dom saying, wow. A lot of wows. Oh my God, by Beeves, free baseball. Wow. What a crazy, yeah, low key, the fumble and bumble. Wow. But the dive, what the craziest part about that play, which will hopefully be clipped. If not, I'll go back and clip it. But the second baseman actually stopped the ball. So you assume he gets up and makes the throw, but maybe was feeling the pressure of the game on the line. And then the runners never moved. That was really animations, but John's the third, gets the win for the Dillos. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Wow, that was crazy. Lewis started hammer with the win, even though they gave up 2 runs in 2 innings. Gets the win anyway in relief. Will take the loss. And Duckworth Lewis is your player of the game, the starting pitcher for the Dillos.
As Ike got those 2 strikeouts, you thought that might be able to get it done, get it into the next inning, but it just didn't happen.
Poutine couldn't make the throw.
Yep.
Wow. Hammer with the win after giving up 2 in relief. Gotta love it.
So we'll switch gears here.
I was
We'll
gonna
look at
say.
the Wheelers Hepcats. The Wheelers had a rally in the top of the ninth, but not enough to get a tie game to bring it into extras and try and win the thing. Some doubles, some singles, a couple errors in the game. A couple of 3-hit nights, Dollars and Joe. So we move down to pitching. Rogers, your starter for Anchorage, he went 5 innings, gave up 12 hits, only 3 runs. 6 runs, 3 earned, as he takes the loss. And Arya will take the win, 7 innings pitched, only giving up 3 runs. LaRue with the hold, MacArthur with the save, and Luke Arya with that 7-inning performance will be your player of the game.
Swifties stay hot, beat the Kingpins 4-1. Forgot how to lose here tonight. Haven't seen a loss come through. Let's see, 2 ribbies for Drozdov and only 1 for Chungus. But a lot of multi-hit games. Nice team win for State College. Down now. Baldelli with the win, Robert with the loss, and Baldelli is your player of the game. Gave up only a run in 6.1. So, the sweep for the Swifties against the Kingpins on the road. So, all Swifties here in season 21. Can this be the year where we win our first ring in a long time?
We'll finish up minors here with the Mounties and the Dynamos. I'm going to echo those thoughts, praying for the Swifties. I think this might be a good year for them. The Dynamos getting the win here, 8-2. We had some 2-run single from Fox. So a lot of run-scoring singles here, a couple doubles. Nobody getting too big. Fox 3 hits, very solid. 3 hits for Kirkby. Stevens getting saddled with the loss, only going 4.1 innings, giving up 6 runs. The Igloo not able to get a win, only went 4.1 innings, gave up 2 runs, and was pulled for Steele, who gets the W, 3.2 innings, no runs. And Johnny Pluto will be your player of the game. He went 2 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and 2 walks. We'll take it up to the majors.
Vancouver beats Kashima 8-4. Bob Givels line credit went 3 for 5 with a bomb and a double. Scored. Yeah, so a lot of 3-hit games. Excuse me, a couple of them from Givels and Hank. So we'll go down 2 ribbies though. But Varga with the loss, Lemieux with the win. Gave up 3. Kidd came in, and Gibbles is your player of the game. So 3 ribby game for Gibbles, leadoff hitter.
That'll bring us to the Rugers and the Stars. Rugers able to get it done 9-8. Another close game. 17 hits, only 8 runs. So the Stars got a lot of men on base, but couldn't bring them home. 3-hit game for DeStefano. 4-hit game, 4 for 4 for Buswell. Those are kind of some of our standouts on the hitting line. McQueen was your starter for New Orleans. 1.1 inning, gave up 7 runs. But the team able to really bail him out there. Johnson, the starter for Nashville, he went 4.2. Also
Wow.
gave up 7 runs. So starters getting absolutely torched here. McCullum with the win, El Charo with the loss, Tato with the hold, Salchicha with the save, and DeStefano Jr., who I believe was the one who we go 4 for 4, is our player of the game. Bring us to the Voyagers and the Aviators.
The Voyagers nipped the Aviators 2-1. Nice win on the road. Top of the 10th, Alessio drew a walk. Came from a walk, a solo homer to. Oh, excuse me. So top of the 10th, the solo homer by Nikita. Bottom of the 10th tried to come back, but not enough for the Aviators. We'll go down now to the pitchers. And Slothface started. Graves with the win. Beaumont will take the loss. Morgan with the save. And Joey Sloth
7 innings, no
in
runs.
7 innings. Nice game for Joey Slothface.
Moving on from Slothface to the Sloths. Sloths will win over the Supernovas 6-2. Looks like we had a 2-run home run, a 2-run single. So Camden having a big game there with a few RBIs. Down to pitching, Rose and Torkelton were your starters. Rose going 6.2, given up 2. Torkelton going 7, given up 2. So really strong performances from the starters, and neither of them will get a nod though, as Schikanson gets the win, going 2 innings, no runs, and Pozo will get the loss, giving up 3 runs over 5 outs. Ryan Rose, starter for San Antonio, will be your player of the game.
And the Raptors beat the Toros 9-3 at home, 12-9. 2-run homer in the 5th, but the bottom of the 1st was all Boise, and they never looked back. So let me go back. Let me see the line score, the graph again. So it was King, Iso, and McDavid all with clutch at first. A solo homer, and a 3 homers hit in that first, and never looked back. Nice game for the Raptors bats. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Bisquick, season 13, gets the win. Kid Carsey will take the. Steve Iso is your player of the game.
Scorpions in the Apex. Apex not able to get it done. The Scorpions taking another win here to improve to 16-6 on the season. Dominant season coming out of the defending champions here.
Tsunami 25-game hit streak. Just realized. Wow.
He's crushing it in the minors. So Cologne cleared the bases with a double. Aram with a single run scoring. Hood with a single run scoring. Walrus the single off Styles, who was the starter for Death Valley. He went 6.1 innings, got the win. Collins came out to get a 8-out save. Only gave up 1 hit over those 8 outs. Otter getting the loss, 5.2 innings, 5 earned runs. And Willie Colon will be your player of the game. He went 3 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs. Which brings us to the last game of the day, Demons and Crabs.
Demons and Crabs. Demons with the win, edging the Crabs 3-2. It all happened in the bottom of the third. So all those runs scored there. So we'll see a 3 hits for Dowd, 2 for 3 for Dimes. Overall, just nice pitching. So we'll go down now to the pitching. Young with the win, Maddox with the loss, played the whole game though. Chadwick with the save, and Silas Young, the starting, is your player of the game. Only gave up 2 in 7 innings. So nice win for Detroit. Just barely getting over the Crabs. Silas Young, nice game from the starter.
And that'll do it for today. It should be the 26th. Yep, so we'll finish today. Moving on to the 27th, we've got a couple of quick sim days today and tomorrow. So we'll run through these line scores. What did I do? We'll head back to scores here.
Real Simple Hunters with us tonight. We rated his stream. Opens a lot of packs. Perfect Team. If you like Perfect, you play in PBE. Definitely a stream worth watching. He's got good music too, and he's got good jokes. So definitely killing it there in his channel. So go follow Real Simple Hunters. And what do you want to do, majors or minors?
We can run through the majors here, right? It's a quick sim all, so we'll start off with the Voyagers Aviators. Voyagers winning 3-2, despite getting out hit by 1. 2 a day for Hailmer. We had 2 home runs here in the fourth. 1 top, 1 bottom. Going down to pitching, Sivart started. He got the win, 3 for 3 on the season, 7.1 innings pitched, 2 runs given up, and Morgan will take the save, 1.2 innings pitched, 0 runs given up, as Funk takes the loss, 7 innings, gave up only 3 runs. Pretty quality start, but gets the loss nonetheless. And Regnald Sivart will be our player of the game. I think I glossed over him here. Oh, is he a pitcher? Nope. Okay, yeah, your starter gets the player of the game there. Still learning the minors a little bit over here.
3 hits for Shu. Fun fact. And the Foxes topple the Vandals 7-4. And wow, the bats woke up for Kashima. 2 for 4 for Stone. Overall, great game against me. So about ugly line score. Gave up 6 runs in 5 innings. And Slepian gave up 4. But Naz Hamed, who I mentioned 3 hits, is your player of the game. Relievers helped, but gave up 6 runs. That will kill your team. So not a good game for me.
So bring us to our next Major League game, the Toros and the Raptors. Checking out the box score here. Raptors able to get the win 4-2, beating the Toros, who've been pretty strong this season. Looks like hits from King, Carter, Tentacion were all big game changers here. Carter with a 2-run homer, as well as hitting into a double play. Striker spin rate, getting the loss, 7.1 innings pitched, 4 runs given up. Dupree came out, got 2 outs. And Boise with the win. We have Kai. He improves to 2-1 on the season, 5.1 innings pitched, 2 runs given up. White with the hold, Paul with the hold, and Mostyn with the save. Striker spin rate. We player of the game for going those 7.1 innings, despite getting the loss there.
And the Scorpions rough up the Apex. So they moved to 17 and 6. 5 ribbies for Andrew Orr. AU Gold, nice game at the plate with a walk. Definitely your best batter. So we'll go down now. Barker with the win, Wombat. Nice game for Wombat. Tokayami with the loss, and Andrew Aram is.
I hate to see a guy get 26 outs and then get the hook, but Lemon finished the game there.
Yeah. As a pitcher, you hate seeing that.
We're at the Rougarous and the Stars. And at that box score, Ooh, what did I just do? I guess we're doing the Toros and the Raptors. I already did this one. Sorry, I just misclicked there. Like I said, Rougarous and Stars. Rougarous getting the win there, 4 runs to 1. Uh, 2 run single from Jake Cook. Cena Jr. hitting a run scoring double. Double play by Fry and Bunsen getting a run scoring single. 2-4-4 night for Cook. 3 hits out of 5 tries for Johnson. Some good line scores there. Moving down to pitching. Dick Shot started. Wasn't able to secure the W against Wokenfuss, who went 8 innings and only gave up 1. He didn't get a decision either. Salchicha getting the win. 2.2 innings pitched. Only gave up 1 hit over that stretch. And McConnell will get the loss, his first loss on the season. 5 outs, 3 earned runs. And Wokenfuss will be your player of the game. 8 innings, 1 run. Very strong performance.
And the Demons suffer 5-2 loss to Providence. Crabs get the win at home, scoring 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth. Never looked. Let's see, 3 hits for Litteris. Nice game for Litteris. And just a team win for Providence. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Insider with the win. Mitchell with the loss for Detroit. And Finesse Insider, can't get me to say the name, is your player of the game. But Litteris ties Providence's record, a Providence record for doubles in a game with 3.
And our last majors game of the day is the Sloss and the Sarasota Supernovas. Quick play that. Box score showing us that the Sloths are able to get it done to improve to 19-7 against the Supernovas, who've only been able to amass 3 wins so far this season. Strong performances all around. Just a couple of 2-hit games for San Antonio, except for Khan, who's batting ninth, got 4 hits on 4 at-bats, scoring a run for his team. Strong performance there. Flowers with the win. 2-2 on the season, 7 innings pitched, 0 runs given up. So really strong performance from Flowers. Dugan with the hold. Baxter will get the L. He went 7 innings, only gave up 3. So starters really had a great game, but Flowers just a little bit stronger, getting player of the game.
Nice. Slots on a tear.
Drop down, no minors.
No minors games, cool.
Which brings us to the 28th, another quick sim day. Again, no minors. Only 2 majors games today. I'll let you lead us off with Voyagers Aviators.
And 2 homers for Hard and Long. Scored there between the 2 teams. We'll go 4 ribbies for Long. Definitely your best batter. Nice game for Hard and Long. 2 for 4 with 2 bombs. So we'll go down, check out pitchers. Fairborn will take the loss, gave up 6. Head office pitchers giving up 6 in these games. I don't know what it is. Jackson, though, also head office, gets the win. Gave up 3. McDank with the holds. Farias with the save. And Hard and Long is definitely your player of the game with multiple homers. So all power for Hard and Long.
Yeah, 7 on the season. Swinging it
Wow.
well. And the
Rookie season.
last game for today, Vandals Foxes. Sounds like they've caught lightning over there with that rookie. Fox is able to get another win, so improving to 4-3. Love to see it. Love my underdogs. Sessions going 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Kind of the only standout batting performance around here. Jay Jabs will go 6.1 innings, get the loss for giving up 4 runs over 5 hits with 3 earned. Vassallo will get the win, 7.1 innings, only gave up 3 runs. Law with the hold, going 1.1 innings, only giving up a hit and a walk over that time. And Lisova will get the 1-out save. Very impressive.
Love it.
That'll bring us to the 29th.
2 straight wins over my Vandals. Kashima turning their season around.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
It's all thanks to the commish. Moving us to 29th should be an off day. I'll verify. Yes, it is. So we'll finish this day as well, which brings us to our last featured match of the stream. We'll have a couple more quick sims after this. But our last featured match will be the Chicago Kingpins taking on the Kingston Mounties. So we do our overview here.
Wait.
Oh,
You said what's the matchup?
Chicago Kingpins and the Kingston Mounties.
Alrighty. Just going to my game notes here. Should have had that pulled. So Chicago and Kingston Mounties will be rolling out. Billy sported a 4.39 ERA last season with a WAR of 3.2. Mounties snapping an 8-season streak of making the playoffs last season with their 4th place finish. The Kingpin starter will be Todd Gonzalez. Todd came into the season undefeated, 4-0 ERA of 4.5 in spring training. The Kingpins lost their best batting average in Fidel Valor in the offseason, who was called first season in existence, who we saw just got a couple wins. So, big game here. Mounties Kingpin. So that red, the all red matchup here. Mounties got that darker red though. Sorry.
Yep, this Kingpins looking to be favorited. Maybe Todd Gonzalez will get his first win on the season after a strong spring training start. We'll go ahead and take us live here. Like we said, Billy Greer on the mound. We got Parker Beauchamp. He'll strike out, swinging it. He's cold so right now, so hopefully he can turn that around this game as Anderson watches a called third strike, bringing in Lee, who hits it to the second baseman, gets it over to first, retires the side. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Billy Greer. Todd Gonzalez, he steps up, left-handed pitcher. Not too many of those in the minors, although Dawson handles himself well, gets a single there off the third baseman, who's not able to make a throw. Brings in Jimbo Slice. He'll throw it to second for a fielder's choice there. Slice now on first as Kirkby steps in with one out. And he gets that drop in right field. Runners first and second now for Gravy, only one out. He'll try to stay out of the double play here. Hits it to the third baseman, over to second, and he will hit into the double play. Looked like a 6-4-3 on that one. As that retires the side, they're able to pitch around the two base runners as Moose steps up, and it's looking like a leadoff double, maybe more. He'll stay on second base. I think that's the right choice there. Moose hitting, swinging it well. He's the catcher. Chungus will step in, swinging it from the left side. Looks like it's going to work as a sacrifice. He's probably hoping for more, but he'll take the runner on third as that gets through. And Picone is standing safely on first, happy to take an RBI single there, bringing in DeCesar, who destroys that ball. 403 feet, 2-run homer. Kingpin's now putting up 3 runs at the top of the second here, which will bring in Frank, who skies that one. Second baseman able to get off the infield there and make that catch. Roach looks like he'll make the third out here, hitting to the third baseman, gets over to the first easily, but damage has been done. A crooked number up, 3 runs on 3 hits for the Kingpins. Kingston will try to answer now as Bland steps up and sends one right back up the middle, right back where it came from. He's safely on first. John Kennedy back from the dead once more. He also swings it up the middle, so hitters timing it well. As he tries to stretch to third, Bland safe at third. On a close play there as Jackson steps in, softly hit. They'll try and turn 2, and they will. So 1-4-3 double play. Don't see that too often, as that one's skied and caught by the center fielder. So looked like the Kingpins were going to have a strong answer to the Chicago 3-run inning, but came up short after the pitcher fielded the ball really well for a double play. Beauchamp hits that to the second baseman, taking a first for the out on a good throw. Billy Greer will line one into left. That'll drop. I'm sorry, Anderson, not Greer. Greer being our pitcher. Keith Lee will hit that to the pitcher. And can we have another double play off the pitcher? No, he'll take one out at second, as Lee is standing safely at first on the fielder's choice. Moose draws himself a walk, or I'm sorry, a hit by pitch, as Chungus looks at a strike. And that'll retire your side here, bottom of the third. Leadoff man aboard as he lines that one into right field. Dawson Jr. stepping up, and he hits that one well, but unfortunately from right at the right fielder. That'll bring in Jimbo Slice, who takes ball 4. 5-pitch walk there. Kirkby steps in, and he hits it to the first baseman, who throws it over to second for the out. But we'll have runners on the corners here for Gravy, 2 outs, and he hits that to the pitcher. And as we've seen, the pitchers in this game are fielding it well, so that'll end up in an out, not able to put up a run there. And I'll send it up to you, Commish.
Let's do it. Picone, that's a high fly ball to start us off in the top of the fourth. Desizar, and that's a grounder. That's a ground out. The hot corner. Frank. And will that be 3 straight outs for Billy Greer? Capped pitcher, by the way, says the Kingston GM. So in the chat, Billy Greer settling in there. Some craziness. Oh, and that's a leadoff single for 2. And John F. Kennedy and the former president moved the runner, and that's a grounder to third baseman. They get the lone out at second. Fielder's choice, Jackson. That's a grounder. Oh, and line straight to the first baseman for the out, and a strikeout. So Todd Gonzalez getting out of that jam for his Kingpins. Roach now. Roach with the grounder, and that's out. So Chicago looking to add to their lead. Beauchamp, and that's a fly ball, and that's out. He said, I think they told me it's Beecham, and that's a grounder, and that's a ground out. So Billy Greer, since giving up those 3 runs, this is a homer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a homer. So since that homer settled down here, Todd Gonzalez getting the Dawson Jr. now.
A 2-run shot.
It was a 2-run shot, yep. And Dawson Jr., not the streamer, excuse me. I don't know why I called Diesel the GM. And that's 3 straight outs. So Gonzalez really dominating tonight in this game for the Kingpins. And now the Kingpins bats. Keith Lee, the hot corner, that's an out. Third baseman makes the play. Zach Mouse, that's a grounder. Shortstop, Zach Mouse. And that's an out. Brewer picked it up cleanly there. So Chungus, another grounder. Pitcher makes the throw. So 3 up, 3 down.
Greer really flying for those grounders.
Yeah, so can Kingston do something here? The Billy Greer's been settled in, so that's a leadoff single. Be Chili Gravy now. Snusu, grounder to the second baseman. They get 1 out. They get 2. Grounded into the double play. So Blonde, and that's a fly ball, and that's out. So nothing doing for Kingston. Top of the 7th now. Game kind of moving along quickly here. Only those 3 scored in the top of the 2nd. And that's a strikeout for Vinny Picone. So Caesar, and that's a walk. So Frank now. That's a grounder to the first baseman to get the out at second. And a good decision there to get the lead runner. That's a grounder to the shortstop, Roach, and to get the out at second base. So bottom of the 7th, can Kingston claw back in? They're out hitting their opponent 7-4. The Mounties now. John F. Kennedy will draw the walk. Diesel's going nuts in the notice. My goodness, love when Diesel's going nuts in the. That's a strikeout. So first out there. Runner on first. That's 2 walks. So Kennedy and Gelati are bringing them across. That's a grounder. Oh, first baseman with a beautiful dive. And it's safe.
Everyone's safe.
Infield hit. Wow. They ruled it safe. Infield hit. And that's deep. Left field. Oh, and the runner will come from left. And it's safe. Wow. So a line out. Tagged the runner. And the runner scored. Kennedy scored. So RBI there for Dawson, who's with us. Oh, that's a grounder. And that's out. So they helped themselves here get a run across. Wild inning. Back.
Able to get something like these last, but I think he's probably hoping for more as we have right-handed pitcher Black stepping up to the plate. He gets a grounder to second from Beecham. But looks like there was a throwing error there, and he makes it to second on that error. So runner in scoring position here for Anderson, who gets it into right fielder. Will he be able to score that run? No. We'll have runners on the corners, no outs. Probably a good decision from the third base coach with no outs, and that ball's hit over the infield, making it look like a real good decision now as he gets an RBI single. Runners first and second, still no outs. as Mouse hits it to the second baseman, and he isn't able to get it out. Or I'm sorry, he got the runner at second there.
Yeah.
That ball's hit shallow into center field. Is it deep enough though? Looks like it will be for a sac fly. 5-1, so no longer a save situation as Pacone steps up to the plate.
Wow.
He started stealing, went back, the ball was not caught, and then he'll end up on second anyway. That
Fumble
was a
bumble.
fumble bumble for sure, and that ball might be out of here. Yes, it is.
Wow.
426 feet, the Vinny Pacone blast.
Wow.
Kingpin's now leading 7-1.
Diesel in the chat. The rage, man. I feel you.
Diesel rage. As DeCesar gets a single there, he's on first. 2 outs here for Frank, who will strike out. So Kingston still 6 outs to work with. We'll see if they can get some more runs on the board. They've been swinging it well, swinging it real well on that one. 389-foot home run for Roach, the designated hitter.
No, Kirkby. Kingston.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kirkby. You're
No,
right.
you're good.
That'll bring Gravy up to the plate. Yeah, Kirkby hitting 420. Nice. Gravy hits that to the first baseman, tosses it over to the pitcher covering for the first out of the inning. As Tootbland hits that, skies it to center field, he's able to make the catch, and John Kennedy, will line it to the third baseman, who makes a strong throw to first for the out. So they are able to get 1 run, still 3 outs to go, but Chicago will look to improve on their lead here and really seal the deal. Although with 5 runs to get and 3 outs, it's going to be tough as Roach strikes out Beecham. He'll hit it to the shortstop, who makes the throw, and he's out. Anderson, 2 outs. Nobody on. He hits it just over the second baseman. So we'll have a runner on first now with 2 outs for Lee. Keith Lee watching that pitch go by. Catcher not able to get a glove on it is wild. That'll move up Anderson to second base. Keith Lee will finish his at-bat now. Ends up being a walk, so some command issues here maybe for Bo Benson. As Moose steps up to the plate, Mouse steps up to the plate, and he hits that into center, and that'll score a run. So runners on the corners. Chicago is able to get another runner on the board in the top of the 9th here, bringing in Chungus, who hits another one well. Center fielder has a chance to make a catch here, and he does. So that'll retire the side, but 3 outs, 6 runs to tie it. Kingston really has their work cut out for him here. A. Jackson will get it started, and he'll get on. Looks like a leadoff double, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's safe. Yes, it is a leadoff double. That's the way you want to start a good rally here. Giletti steps up. Strike 3.
Reliever in now, Vincent Gambini.
Yes, Vincent Gambini steps out. Nice stash. Love to see it. He gets the strikeout and then the walk. So now there's runners on first and second. Dawson steps in, hits it to first, gets it over to second. Not able to complete the double play. He's safe at first. And that's hit to the third baseman, who's got a cannon. And that'll get the out there. So that ends the game. 8-2.
Kingpins finishing us off here with the win here on minor night season 21. With 8-13, Mounties fall to 7-14. Big hitter was Anderson with 3 hits, but 3 ribbies for Pacone, 2 ribbies for DeCesar. And we'll go down now to the pitchers. Greer with the loss, Gonzalez with the win. Pacone, the hitter, has noticed that, is your player of the game for the Kingpins. So,
At 10 hits apiece, the batters are going home happy.
Battling for every win. 10 hits, only 2. The BABIP gods, couldn't get those clutch hits in those situations. So, yeah, we'll move on to the next one.
We'll look at the 66ers Hepcats box score. 66ers rather scoring 7 runs to the Hepcats 4. Walk-off 3-run homer for Lane, hit off LaRue. Very well done there. Yeah, I just realized that's a 4-run 9th inning to go from losing to what looked like it might have been a little bit of a blowout. So it looks like Myth with 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 run, probably a home run there. Lane got 2 hits, obviously 3 RBIs off that home run. 2 hits for Alderson. And we'll move on down. Your starters were Hammersmith and Miller, each going 7. Miller going 7.1. Hammersmith giving up 3, Miller giving up 4. Neither of them will get a decision, though. LaRue will get the loss and the blown save, getting 5 outs, giving up 4 runs, all 4 of them earned. And Shu will get the win, 1.2 outs as well, 1.2 innings as well, 5 outs, no runs given up. And Matthew Lane will be player of the game for that walk-off tater. Swifties.
And Drozdov. Oh, sorry. Drozdov hit a two homers in this game. Sorry, I was responding to chat. Excuse me. Drozdov 2 homers. So we'll go down 4 ribbies in the games. Definitely our best batter. MVP campaign 35. So ties the batting average. Look at that. That is interesting there for probably. I'm assuming those are the best 2 bat hitters for average in the minors. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. Nice game for the Swifties. You need to calm down. Gave up a run, gets the win. Herbie Farnworth, Simo takes the loss. And John Drozdov, on having a season, is your player of the game.
Love to see it. We'll finish out the minors for today with the Dillos and the Wheelers. Taking their box score, the Dillos scoring 9 runs to the Wheelers 3. 3-hit game for Ruiz. He's kind of the standout batter there. Sims getting the W, going 6.1 innings, giving up only 3 runs, 2 of them earned. And El Fant, Leo Entertainment Fant, going 5 innings, giving up 6 runs, 5 of those earned. And Luis Armstrong will be your player of the game. He went 2 for 3, 2 runs, 1 RBI. We'll move up to the majors now.
Oh, Tsunami's hit streak ended. That's correct. At 25 games. Yeah, it looks like he went over. Wow.
Is that a minor league record, maybe?
I don't think so. Gonna have to check that.
Well, solid either way.
Looks like Vandal's got the win there. Behind Jose 43, late offseason pickup, proving to be clutch here against another starter in Barack Obama. We'll check out what's batting wise. 2 ribbies for McMuffin. Nice game. Struggling the average department. Jose 43 though. Wow, man, 1 out away from a complete shutout. Got pulled. That's interesting. Barack Obama gave up 5. Jose 43, your obvious player of the game. Wow, why didn't you stay in? I mean, saving him for the next game. I mean, I don't mind that.
Only
So, or not.
113 pitches, not too many.
Right. But you know how these 20-inning games go. You've had a starter in. We had one last season, so.
Our last game of the day, the Supernovas and the Crabs. Supernovas getting it done to get their 4th win on the season. 2 runs over 11 hits to 0 runs over 5 hits. 3-hit game for Red Arrow. 3-hit game for Buckley, 3 for 4. And a 3-hit game for Literis. Going down to pitching, Buster Nutt throwing 9 innings, shutout, 0 runs, only 3 strikeouts, only 5 hits, 103 pitches in a complete game. Very economical. Uriquides Garcia will take the loss. He's 1-5 on the season. He gave up 2 runs over 10 hits, so really not a bad performance from him, but I just can't compare to that 9-inning shutout by Buster Nutt, who's, of course, your player of the game.
5 hits and a walk. My goodness.
That'll do it for the 30th. And that was our last full game of the day. We'll just be doing box scores now.
Oh, my favorite. Yes. I love quick sims.
Let you start us off here with Supernova's Crabs.
Supernova's Crabs. Crabs getting the win at home. 10-5. 4 RBI performers for Tom Sampson. Definitely your best batter. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. Kuromochi gets the win. Champ McQuack will pick up the loss. And Tom Sampson, who I mentioned, player of the game. So nice win for Providence at home.
Next, we got the Rougarous and the Scorpions. Scorpions been tearing their way through, and will continue that train. 18-6 with a 6-2 win over the Rougarous.
Defending champs.
Defending
Looking
champs.
for another one.
No huge hits here from them, but they're still able to get it done. I imagine the pitching was the story here. McDonald getting the loss, 5 innings, 5 runs, and Green getting the win, 7.1 innings, only giving up the 2 runs on 2 hits. 9 strikeouts, almost double digits over there as Shane Green, your excellent starter for the Scorpions, player of the game.
The man who sold the world, having a really, really good season statistically. And the Aviators prevail 6-4 over Boise. And we'll check out batting wise. 3 ribbies for Bergen Cannon. And that's definitely the best game from a batter. So OBX, nice win. Cato with the win. Mac Arian with the loss. And Esposito, quick, is your player of the game. 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored. So perfect day at the plate with a walk.
Yeah, certainly
Nice.
can't complain there. Got Sloths in the Apex. Apex not able to get it done over your 20-7 Sloths, 7 runs to 1. Couple of 2-hit games here on San Antonio side. Wilson, Turtle, Matata. 2-hit game for Hood. Scroll down here. Manbro getting the win to improve to 6-1 on the season. 6.2 innings, only 1 run given up. The save for Dugan, who followed up Manbro, 2.1 innings, no runs, so solid pitching there. Dangley will get the loss, 5.1 innings, 4 runs. And Dude Manbro is your player of the game.
Voyagers Demons. And 2 homers for Menard for a big win. Voyagers 12-5. So, and wow, perfect day. 5 ribbies. Incredible. Voyagers rolling here tonight, having a couple good streams back to back tonight and last night will go down. Choate with the win, gave up 5 though. Wish I can get that kind of run support. Vaughn, kidding. Vaughn with the loss. Ricky Vaughn from the Demons. RJ Menard, your obvious player of the game. So a nice game for the Voyagers bats. Wow, especially RJ Menard.
Next, we got Stars and Vandals.
Blue line against his former team.
Yep. 8 runs to 3. Stars will take the win there.
Absolute bloodbath in the West.
In your battles, you had a couple doubles here. 2-run homer for Burnson.
Wow.
3 for 5 day for Buswell. It's kind of your standout batter. Blue line getting the win there. As the commission alluded to, 8 innings pitched, only gave up 3 runs. El Charo came out, pitched 1 inning, gave up nothing. Lemieux will get the loss, 4.2 innings pitched, 6 runs earned. And Jason Buswell will be your player of the game. He had that 3 for 5 night with 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Which brings us to our last majors game, Fox's Toros.
And Pearson hurls a shutout for the Toros. Wow, big win. Moved to 18-8. We'll go down now. Check out batting wise. 2 ribbies for Bauer, adding to his now at 47 on the season. Definitely noteworthy performances by him. Tentacion adds to his as well. So Pearson, complete game shutout in 105 pitches, 4 hits, 12 strikeouts, no walks. Atsuko Rune will take the loss. Only gave up 3 though. But your player of the game is Nate Pearson. Toros undefeated at home this season. GM's here.
And that'll do it for the majors. Moving on down to the minors, we got Dynamos and Swifsteeds. Love to see it. Hate to see it. Swifsteeds losing to the Dynamos, 9 runs to 3, 15 hits. So the Dynamos were swinging it well. Looking at Dallas, they had a couple of 3-hit nights from Spencer and Drake. Swifties not able to get more than 2 hits on their line. McDonald will get the W. 6 innings pitched, only gave up 2 runs over that time. And Atlas will pick up a save. 7-out save here, only gave up 1 run. Casey Tam will get the loss. 6 innings pitched, gave up 5. And Sean Spencer will be your player of the game. He was that 3-hit guy. He had 2 ribbies, 2 runs himself. Batting average almost 400. So Spencer swinging it well.
And the Dillos dealt a 4-3 loss by Anchor definitely a paper upset if you're a Dillos tried in the ninth, couldn't get it done. The Wheelers batters 3 for 4 for Swift with a ribby, and wow, 2 ribbies for Walker will go down now. Pressing with the win, Troy Pressing, hot dog sandwich with the loss. Troy Pressing, 2 runs given in 7.1 is your player of the game.
Yeah, Kingpin's Mounties. 3-2 affair. Kingpin's taking the win there in a close game. Big games for a couple of guys here. Brewer with solo home run. Slice with a double. Chungus with a double. Mouse with a run scoring single. 2-for-4 game for Slice. 2-for-4 game for Chungus. Moving down to pitching. Waller will take the W. 7 innings, 2 runs. Leaf with the 2-inning save gave up no runs. Mazeroski, the Kingston starter, will not get a decision, giving up 2 runs on 7 innings, and Black will get the loss, gave up just 1 run in 2 innings. Jackson Waller, Chicago starter, your player of the game. Which brings to the last game of the day, Hepcats 66ers.
And the 66ers defeat the Hepcats 9-7. We'll see 2 ribbies for Myth, leadoff hitter, with three hits, 3 for 5, excuse me, and 3 for 5 with 2 ribbies for Dylan Hodge for the Hepcats. And we'll go down to the pitchers. 3 ribbies, also middle of the order. Didn't see that. Let's see, 6 earned runs for Daly. LaCroix, though, relievers came in, helped out, got the win. Shu with the hold, Zick with the save. Dogwood Maple gave up 7, takes the loss. MacArthur blew the save, though. Myth, the leadoff hitter, is your player of the game.
And that'll do it for the day. So we'll finish the day up here. I think we have just some majors games today. So we'll lead you off with Raptors Aviators. Raptors crushing it, 14 runs to 8.
Wow.
Iso getting a double there. Let's look down the hit column here. 3-hit game for King.
LBG having a crazy season, hitting 340.
3 hits for Iridian to improve that average. Former Swifty Dub City with a nice double. And we'll move down to pitching. Mostyn gets the W in relief, 3.2 innings pitched. So actually, he's in relief, but that's the most innings pitched by any of the Boise crew.
Jay
Corcoran.
Doctor.
Corcoran will get the loss. He went 4.1 innings, so neither starter really able to go very deep into the game at all. He went 4.1 innings, only gave up 2 runs. Tough loss. Jay Doctor being your player of the game. Sorry, he went 2-for-2. I'm sorry, 2-for-4 with 2 runs and 5 ribbies. Very impressive.
Yeah, the rookie, first-year call-up. Sloss edge past the Apex. Apex, looks like a walk-off. Yeah, walk-off run score single for Bobby McDonald. My first pick in fantasy, so I'd love to see. And so that's the clutch at bat. Definitely your best bet with all the pressure. Bobby Daring, 2 runs given up is your starter, but no decision. Dugan with the blown save. Shikanson, though, got the win. Pleasance will take the loss. Bobby Daring, the no decision player game. With that 1.68 ERA, my goodness.
Yeah, pitching well. Hate to have to face him. Rougarous and Scorpions. If I had to put money down, I'm saying Scorpions, but we'll see here. Yes, the Scorpions do take the win. And a 13-7 decision. Look at the New Orleans batting line. A couple of 2-hit games. Over on the Scorp side, we had a 3-hit game for Sim. Also scored 3 times and batted in 2. 2-for-4 for Fullman. 2-for-4 for Springfield. A couple of good performances there. Nakamura will take the loss. He gave up 8 runs in 3 innings. Didn't have the stuff today. And Balgan will take the win, 6.2 innings, 5 runs given up. And Ian Fullman, your player of the game, with that 2-for-4 day, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored.
And the Foxes get defeated by the Toros 5-1. So Toros moved to 9. team. Let's see. 3 for 4, 2 ribbies for Raven Knox, 2 ribbies for Steele, and we'll go down now to the pitchers. So Varga with the loss. Zeal starter, 6.1 innings, only gave up a run, is your player of the game.
Supernova's Crabs. Supernova's taken the win here to improve to 5-18, beating the Crabs, who've been tough to beat. Oh, maybe not. I'm crazy. 10-4. Supernova's taking the W there. Sarasota's able to get 3 for 5 for Red Arrow. Bogashu going 3 for 5 as well. And a 3 for 5 day for Buckley. So some solid performances with the bats over there for Sarasota. 3 for 4 for Kuntz. Moving down to pitching, Torkelton will take the W. 6 innings pitched, 4 runs given up, 3 of them earned. Versus Maddox, who gets the L, 3.2 innings pitched, gave up 6 earned runs. And Bruce Buckley will be your player of the game. He went 3 for 5, 2 runs, 5 RBIs. Very strong outing.
And let's see. Demons get the win 4-2 on the road. And that's Crumples. Wow. Armstrong hit the run scoring single versus Morgan. So we'll go down now. Clutch at bat there. So nice win for the Demons on the road. Upset, definitely a big upset. We'll go down now. Slothface starter Morgan will take the loss though. Chadwick will get the win. Nian with the save. Slothface, the starter for the losing team, is your player of the game. Only gave up 7 pitch.
And 9 strikeouts. Stars and Vandals. Looks like the Vandals able to get it done. 14-9 to 14-10 teams. So a real showing of potential postseason teams here.
Yeah, probably will be a first round matchup, wild card.
Looks like strong pitching performances here for Vancouver. Not a lot of hits on the Nashville side, but Dragon going 3 for 3. Definitely your
Johnny
strongest
times
bat
2,
there.
3 ribbies. Love to see it. Former commish, my mentor.
T. Johnson, that's Taylor Johnson, went 6.1, gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned to get the loss despite a strong pitching performance. Bentley not able to get the decision, 6 innings, 2 runs. Kidd will get the W, 2.2 innings pitched, 0 runs given up. And Johnson got the last out of that game. Johnny times 2. As the commission mentioned, former commissioner gets player of the game.
Yeah, nice win, man. Two really tight teams. Yeah, the West is an absolute bloodbath.
Takes us to another quick sim here. We'll start with the majors. Just a couple games. Supernovas beating the Crabs 3-2. Crabs out hitting, but not able to get it done. Looks like a 3-hit day for Bogashu. 3-hit day for Stein. Looking down the RBIs, just a couple RBIs all around. Baxter went 7.2 innings, only gave up 2 runs, but not able to get a decision. Same for Insidier, who went 6.1 innings, gave up 2 runs. Horse will take the loss, 1 run, 1 inning. And Pozo gets the save, 1 inning, no runs given up. Chambers will get the W. He got a whole out through 6 pitches and gets a W for it. So Kendrick Baxter will be your player of the game. Starter for Sarasota.
And the Vandals get the win, move to 15. McMuffin, 3-time All-Star, with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 6th, 2 for 4, 2 hits, 4 at bats with a homer, a single and a run scored. 3 for 4 for Johnny times 2 is tearing it up here with 2 ribbies. 2 ribbies though for Josh Brunson, a fellow season 13 create. We'll go down now to the pitchers. Javs with the win, the veteran legend. Wokenfuss take the loss, gave up 4. Your player of the game though, back-to-back games. Johnny times the former commish really stepping up for his team as he's in regression. So you're trying to make something happen. Was it 6 straight losses in the semis? So in the Final Four. working on our seventh.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for the majors. We'll jump down here. Kingpins and Mounties. 1-5 game here. Mounties able to take the win to improve to 8-15 on the season. Going down our hit column here, 2-hit game for Mouse. 3-hit game Gravy, 3 for 3, 1 run, 1 RBI. It's probably your best batter there. Although the story here is going to be Scorchy Dart, who went 8 innings, gave up 5 runs, pitched a complete game by himself. Takahashi getting the win though, 5 innings pitched, only gave up 1 run, and he'll get player of the game for it. Chungus and Bro came out in relief.
Dinkle and the Swifties wallop the Dino. Love to. Sorry, LBG. We'll go down. Three hit games for 4 batters. Drozdov, McCall, Dinkle, Olimar. So all around a team win. Dinkle though with 5 ribbies. We'll go down now to the pitchers. 4 for 5 though for Tsunami, continuing his MVP season. Leathershoe with the win. Lassie with the loss. Dinkle, who I mentioned, is your player of the game. So Swifties just doing Swifty things here.
Yeah, Haywood Dinkle, great player. He writes a State College Swifties column pretty much every week, so you should check that out in the media section. That's Taco Shop.
A taco shop in the
Give it a
building.
little shout out there. Next, we'll take the Hepcats and the 66ers. Hepcats taking the win there, 11-5. Going down our lineups here. 3 hits for Hodge. 2 hits, 3 RBIs for Justice. 3 hits for Myth Lane. As Nielsen, the starter for Kansas City, doesn't get a decision. Goes 4, gives up 5. Bellinger Jr. not getting a decision either. Goes 4.2, gives up 4. Pretty similar performances from the starters there. Szymanski, with the tough name, going 4.1 innings, so really even going farther than the starter, giving up no runs, a very strong performance. Tucker taking the L. He only got 2 outs, gave up 6 runs doing it. And Dylan Hodge will be your player of the game with that 3 for 5 performance, 3 runs, 2 RBIs.
And the Wheelers get the win 2-1. The bottom of the ninth, a walk-off run scoring double by Dixon. So he's definitely off of Dixon. Excuse me. Paquin is definitely your clutch batter of the if you're Anchorage. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. George and Roach were your pitchers. Roach with the win, Dixon with the loss. King George III, starter, no decision, gets the gets the player of the game nod though. 1 earned and 4 strikeouts in 7.2. So nice outing for King George III.
And that should do it for today. Yes, it will. We'll end the day. This is marked as a minor league quick sim day, so no majors games. We'll go down to the minors. I'll lead you off with Delos Wheelers. Check out the box score here in the Wheelers victory, 5-1. 2-hit day for Poutine, 2-hit day for Fisher, and Paquin will move down to pitching. Lewis takes the L, 5.2 innings pitched, giving up 5 runs. Rogers will take the W, 7.1 innings pitched, only the 1 run given up over 103 pitches. So he'll get the player of the game nod for sure, Pat Rogers. Pitching a gem.
And we'll go Hepcats 66ers. 66ers pull off the win 11-8. Batting wise, 4 ribbies for Lane. You're definitely your best bat between both teams. So nice game for the 66ers. Nice win. Ingram with the win, Nutt with the hold, Sick with the save, Arroyo with the loss. Gave up 9.2 innings. But Lane of the 66ers is your player of the game.
More impressive is that
Wow.
only takes his ERA to 10, so he's had some good performances prior to this blow up.
Yeah. Wow.
Just taking the Dynamos and Swifties again. Dynamos taking the win this time, 10-6. 2 hits for Vince Vaughn, 2 hits for Pluto, 2 hits for Fox, 2 hits for Krishna, 2 hits for
Gee.
Bloomfield, and 2 hits for Drake. So you can see his team effort, 2 hits all around. Haka Haka, that's a mouthful, getting 3 hits for the Swifties, but not enough to get him in the W column there. Igloo, your starter for Dallas, went 4.1, gave up 3, 2 earned. Baldelli, the starter for State College, gave up 3 runs over 5.1 innings. Neither of them gets a decision. That'll go to Rodriguez Jr. getting the loss, 1.2 innings, gave up 5 runs. And Atlas with the W, 2.1 innings, 3 runs given up. And Haka Haka, Swifty, really trying to carry the team to a victory there to get player of the game.
And last game here, Kingpin suffer a 6-2 loss to Kingston. So the 3 ribbies for Gravy. Snasu, nice game for Snasu. We'll go pitcher. Stevens with the win. Robert loss. Benson with the save. McDonough with the hold. Brewer is your player of the game. So nice win for the Mounties. Get back in the win column.
And that'll do it for this day. Looks like we got 2 days of streaming left. I think that's the end of the minors games. We'll just have a few majors to go through, and that will end off our stream here today. So I'll take you through Vandals Scorpions. Scorpions getting another win, their 20th on the season, 11-1. Looking down the Death Valley line, Jay Love, a good fantasy pickup there. 4 hits, 3 runs, 5 RBIs, and 5 at-bats. 333 on the season. He's crushing it. A couple of 2-hit games for some other guys. Take you down. Jose 43, 5 innings pitched, gave up 6 runs. Look at the loss. Harry Styles, 7.1 innings, only gave up the 1 run. Pitched
Wow.
128 pitches, so went pretty deep threw a lot despite only going 7.1 innings. And James Love will be your player of the game for that
Season 13.
4 for 5
Reigning MVP.
day. And that's the only game for this day. So we'll take you into our last day here. Again, no minors.
So one more day of quick sims.
This is it. So we'll just go through the majors here and then we're done for the day. This should be 6-5. So let you take
Let's do
Sloth's
it.
Rougarous.
Sloss Rougarous. New Orleans come up empty against Rose. Cy Rose. 4-0 win for the Sloths. So we'll check out Sloths batters. 2 ribbies for Antonio, hitting 319. Really good. So we'll go down now to the pitchers. Ryan Rose, a complete game shutout, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk in 118 pitches. McQueen only gave up 2 in 6.1, couldn't get the run support. But Ryan Rose is your obvious player of the game. Wow. Big win for the Sloths.
Take us to Toro's Stars. Toro's getting the win here, 7-5. Going down our box scores. 3 for 3 game for Raven Knox. 2 for 4 for Bauer. 2 for 4 for Munson. 3 for 4 Philly fan. And we'll scroll down here. Carsey getting the W, 6 innings, 5 runs. Barack Obama getting the loss. He gave up 6 and 5. Pizza with the save. Dupree with the hold. And Raven Knox is your player of the game there.
And Tight Tilt leans towards the Crabs. 4-3 win. Check out batters. 2 run score for Chiggins. 4 ribbies. All 4 ribbies were from Dowd. Definitely your best batter. We'll go down pitching wise. Enriquez Garcia gets the win. Otter with the loss. Enriquez Garcia, 2 runs given up, is player of the game. So nice win for the Crabs at home.
So we got Vandal Scorps. Scorps taking another W here in the stream, 11-5. Going down the Scorps, 3 for 5 day for Lefebvre, 4 for 5 for Springfield. Although he's not able to get any runs, he does score 4 RBIs. And just a 2-hit day for Gibbles on the other side. Lemieux will take the loss, 4.2 innings pitched, 7 runs given up. And Barker will take the win, 7.1 innings, gave up 3 earned, 4 total. And Lefebvre there is your player of the game with that 3 for 5 day, 5 RBIs.
So Aviators drop off the Foxes 5-3. In 11 innings, score 2 runs in the top of the 11th. In the top of the 11th, so definitely your clutch batter of the game. Nice game for Hardin Long. Go down to the pitcher. Slepian started. Law with the loss for Kashima. Beaumont with the win in relief. Hardin Long is your player of the game. Definitely your player of the game. Nice game for Brainchild.
Takes us to Demons Supernovas. Demon's able to get a win here. 4 runs over 9 hits to the 1 over 7 for the Supernovas. Looking down Detroit's lineup, 3 for 3 for Law, kind of the standout batter there for sure. Young will get the win. I believe it's Shane Young. No, Silas Young will get the win. 6.1 innings pitched, only 1 run given up, 7 strikeouts, 107 pitches thrown. Buster Nutt will take the loss. He gave up 4 over 7.2 innings. And Silas Young will get player of the game for that starting performance. That's the last quick sim of the day here.
And Raptors win a thriller here in the bottom of the 12th. Anderson hit a walk-off solo bomb against McDove. So Raptors win at home in that tight Western Division, helping themselves out here. Like I said, absolute bloodbath. It's going to be a tight race to finish the season. Clutch at bat by Anderson will go down now. A lot of pitchers used, but Madison got the win in Boise. McDove will take the loss and blown save by O'Sullivan. But Harry Grant Foreskin of the New York Warriors, if you want to go up real quick, check his stats out. Pazuzu, Grant Foreskin went 3 for 5 with 3 ribbies. Nice game for Pazuzu.
And that should do it for us. We'll go ahead and finish the day here. And that'll do it for the stream. So I'm going to go ahead. So I've done this once before. So last time I broke the league, I'll try not to do that here.
No, you didn't. It was because of the storage space. It had nothing to do with you.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and execute this. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I will be back in 2 seconds. Oop, we get that error. I wasn't getting that before, so this is supposed to be a good sign.
Nice.
Chugging along here, 27%. I'm certainly down to raid if you want to find a good target person, man.
I'm down. Let me take a. I'll be right back though for that.
Sure.
Just give me a second.
You got it.
Why someone said.
Oops.
See, people can't stop me from joining streams if you're going to do it in the Sim Team Discord.
Hey, no one's trying to stop you. You're welcome here.
Yeah.
Person man welcome on any Danny B stream. Cool.
Ooh. Let's see. Let's see who is streaming. I know someone just said that OTP they're streaming. Do you want to? Let's see. Okay, I don't. No, I don't. I don't care about. I mean, we could raid out of the park developments, but they already have 550 viewers. Right now, there's someone. Okay, there's 2 people that are streaming. One person has 4 viewers. One person has 5 viewers. We can raid one of them to help them out. But okay, well, I don't control my own volume.
Oh, you're breaking everyone. That's my bad.
Uh,
I'll bring him down here to a nice 75. He's kind of loud.
well, I'm okay.
PM made it in.
He did.
No.
No, I was in the bathroom. What's going on, player?
Who would allow that fool on a stream?
You guys dominated us, man. You got to chill out, bro.
I wasn't watching any of this. I just kind of saw that you're uploading.
Yeah, you guys took a couple of the first 2 of the series, I think.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Has our offense come alive at all?
Evok had a good game, getting that
Okay.
average up. But Love has been killing it the last couple games.
Hell yeah. Wait.
Wait, is the OTP one live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely raid OTP.
Okay.
And hopefully they shout us out a little bit. Maybe bring in a couple new faces.
Yeah, we can try. Sure, we can raid them.
I'm just keeping my fingers crossed over here. I don't break the league again.
We'll do that.
So we get to 90%.
I mean, will they even notice the needle ticking from 5:30?
Well, I mean, probably not. But will they get like a notification?
Yeah.
I think they do get.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We can try it out. Although I do really like rating channels that don't have like a shit ton of streams, viewers already.
We should. We should alternate them. Maybe do big one small one, big one, small one.
Quality over quantity here.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to, Thursdays could just be out of the park development because they stream on Thursdays.
Okay. So maybe make Thursday night the official OTP stream, and then other nights raid smaller streamers.
I mean, the official let's raid a big channel, so that.
Of course, we're affiliated. Come on.
I mean, yeah, we are. It's got
thanks to the work of others.
I crashed a stream.
Who else is here? Who else joined? Oh, Enoch's here? Oh, first time on stream?
Oh, Enoch's on stream. You know
Finally.
what that means? Emote only. Chat.
Emote only.
Uh-oh.
Talk champ.
Leave that to you guys. There you go. Person Man's on top of it.
Yeah.
Jay Jabs, what's up, brother? We're about to raid the official OTP stream for the first time in PBE history.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just saw the activity feed. The person that we raided last night.
He's also on there.
Yeah, and he cheered a bit. I still need to learn what the hell that means. Yeah, he's friends. Real Simple Hunter. Thanks if you're still here. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate the love.
Yeah.
Index going up.
Cool. Do you want to say your goodbyes while that, and then
yeah,
keep
we're
the
about
stream
to
alive? Yeah, if we're about to raid, and then just keep the stream alive for like another couple of minutes.
Can do.
You want to say anything to the viewers?
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you go, Danny B. You hosted, so this is...
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Danny B. You've probably heard me a couple times now. Look forward to doing many more streams with you guys. Love doing the Miners Thursdays. And, big shout out to everyone who makes this league possible. All the head office, all the management, and all the players.
Yeah, thank everybody for tuning in. It was a fun night, a few crazy results. It looks like I locked up outpicked the commish for the first time, so I get to own the bragging rights. But we're about to raid the official OTP stream, so definitely show them love.
Yeah,
want to keep that relationship strong.
Wait, they are. Yes, so people stick around, so that it gives.
Yeah,
us
please stick around. We got 27 of us. If we can all raid.
The index is up. I'll spam everyone in the Discord, letting everyone know.
Give me 1 second.
So you're good to host us whenever.
Give me 1 second. One OTP. Okay. Raid channel. Let's go OTP. Wetlands. Here we go. Start raid. Gives me a countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay. Cool. We have 22 people. 21 people. 22 people. I'm just gonna press it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go to their stream and see if anything happens.